Hello everyone and welcome to Blair Witch Volume 1 Rustin, Parr. This game was made in 2000 by Terminal Reality. If you're not sure who Terminal Reality is, they are known for games such as Nocturne and their more famous game Blood Rain and Blood Rain 2. Now this game is... there are some mature themes and some horror themes. Viewer discretion advised as per usual. There are spoilers quite clearly. I'm hoping this stream will go to plan. I have tried to stream this 5 times now and it has not worked out because for some reason I've been having issues with OBS. Why? Not sure. So hopefully it's not going to have the frame rate drop. It's not an internet thing because it was actually doing it with the recordings as well. So I've just shut down everything in the background, hoping it won't do it again. And just going from there. So the streams usually and the videos usually go okay for about 30-40 minutes. And then for some reason they just start to dip. Hoping that's not going to happen. I have made some tweaks and I have changed the quality. I've even dropped down the FPS, the camera FPS. Just simple things. It's only using 3% CPU, so hopefully it's way better than it was before. But all we can do is give it a go. This game's going to be about a 4-hour stream, so sit back, relax, have a chat with me, and get your snacks ready. We're going to be doing hard puzzles and hard combat. And we're going to see how we go.
You've been prepped and disarmed. Do you have anything to declare before execution, Dr. Holliday?
No, I'm ready.
Very well. Enter through the gate on your right when it opens.
Execution? We're in a jail cell?
Enter.
Okay. Well, here goes nothing.
How did your instructional execution go this time, stranger?
Oh, that's what they mean.
There's always...
Well done, soldier.
General Biggs seems impressed.
What's he doing here?
He's in the viewing room to assist Ken with my weapons training execution.
You must love that.
It wouldn't be so bad if you didn't insist on this joke with the electric chair. Not that funny, if you ask me.
Mm-hmm. Hilarious. What's that with you?
My recorder and notebook. I'll be mapping out the course in my field notes, and I'm testing my new recorder.
Testing it.
Research takes precedence to the hunt for me. I have to keep notes.
Ready when you are, Doctor.
The characters get stuck
Have
sometimes.
Ready, Ken!
Remain poised and ready to react instantly.
Okay. Options and configure your controls to your
Pick up
preferences.
the compass from the chair.
I already did all this because I've tried recording this 5 times, so we're all set to go.
Make certain the compass is functioning properly.
Yep, that's a compass alright.
Remember what I have taught you about speed. You must avoid moving too quickly or too slowly. Find and maintain the proper speed.
Okay.
You are ready. Now, hit this switch on the east door and proceed through.
Right. It says right click. That's not the correct action. Now, I will give a warning before I do get into this game too much. It does have little broken elements. It's not as broken as Blair Witch Volume 2, but sometimes voices and things do cut out, which is why I have CC on. And they do get stuck on, like, chairs like we just saw. They don't sit correctly. Just little things, but this game is old and it was before patches and things were a thing. Let's go.
Run.
Oh, we're already running. I like how they tricked us with the whole execution thing, but it's actually a instructional execution. Take the Luger. And we'll take the ammunition. And... awesome headshot!
Good job. The ectoplasmic targeting system makes aiming second nature. What you got there is a Luger P08. It's a 9mm semi-automatic sidearm with an 8-round magazine. Finally, when you aimed up or down, did it seem too fast or slow? You must move your weapons quickly, but not so fast that you can't control your aim.
We certainly didn't have that issue.
One last technique when navigating darkness. Your night vision goggles will help you find your way. However, always beware the danger of bodies of water. Your goggles see through water as though it were not there.
Night vision goggles or multiple flashlight?
Okay, so the night vision goggles are a cool concept. I don't like them. Because not just of the bodies of water. This is what everything looks like. You can't look up and down, it's just left and right. Which makes it too difficult. Having a gun with a mountable flashlight makes life so much easier. Before we proceed through, I'm just popping up this screen for a minute. Because I realised I didn't initiate a chat on the side of my screen, and I didn't also bring up... So I want the chat up so I can talk to you guys if anyone joins in, but I also want to be able to view my stats when recording. I'm a little bit concerned with the frames. That's the only thing. Alrighty, so I'm just going to remove that now because I can see it. I'm really hoping this stream will go well. I'm just watching it miss frames sometimes, and it's an OBS issue. And I didn't have that issue before when I was streaming, so I'm not sure if I'm going to have to switch to another program. I really don't want to, because I do like to set up an OBS and the plugins, but if it does it again, we might have to. There's no way...
Don't just stand there like a civilian firing away.
For me to physically
Back
tell.
away while shooting, keeping maximum distance between yourself and the night crawlers. And if things get too close for comfort, run to a better shooting position.
Okay. Well, I'm definitely not going to stand here firing away at them. But auto aim is a thing in this game, much like Blood Rain.
Pick up the items. If you've been hurt badly, you can use the first aid bags to heal yourself.
Okay, we've got a first aid bag. Shouldn't need it, and we had the Delisle carbine.
Switch weapons to that rifle you just picked up, soldier.
Oh, I intend to.
What you're holding now is a Delisle carbine, 45 caliber. It has a 7-round magazine and is designed to be a truly silent weapon. It is considered by many to be the most effective firearm of its type ever produced. Time to move on.
Alright. Well, I am going to stick with the carbine for now.
You may find yourself in a situation with poor visibility. Strategize, run to a better location, then turn and fight. It is often better to retreat back to familiar territory.
I'm sure it is. In this instance, I can't see him.
I must turn around quickly.
Fixed camera angles are a thing. Is this, yeah, a training mission? Just gonna stand here, shoot him. That is a werewolf. He is a big boy. His eyes stopped glowing. Well, that was cool.
Just beyond the door, you'll find a melee weapon. Pick it up.
Alright. Oh, it's a large wooden stick. My
This type of weapon
favorite.
will come in handy when you're out of ammo or fighting bulletproof night crawlers. Decapitation is a definitive solution. There is a catch, though. You gotta get up close. We've given you a large wooden stake, for reasons you can probably guess. Whether or not you use it is up to you. Large weapons, like that stake, cannot be stored in your jacket. To use these, you must first ready the weapon by drawing it before you can brandish it. You put down the weapon when it's not drawn.
Yet I can carry a rifle in my jacket. Video game logic. Do love it.
This training mission is up to you, Doctor. You must find the exit door by whatever means necessary. It is the only door with a lever.
Alright.
Return to the room with the electric chair to complete this training execution. Begin now.
I may need my map for this.
We don't need a map. It's pretty self-explanatory. I do not want a giant stake. I've only got 17 shots. Well, here goes nothing. I'm not too sure what these creatures are. A lot of them make an appearance in Nocturne and in Blood Rain. I'm not sure about these ones though. I don't remember them. We'll just move over here. Oh, nice headshots. Alright, we got rid of them. We have 6 shots left. Go this way. Yeah, get out of here. Oh. Get out of here. Be gone. We'll switch to our Luger because we're getting low on ammo. Not too sure what they are. They kind of look like aliens. Oop. He's gone. These look like... got another headshot! Only his head came right off. The cool thing about this game is you can actually pick up body parts. Woo! And... yeet 'em! Isn't that cool? Enemies can do the same thing as well. Eh. Not very progressive. Or useful. These guys are zombies, clearly.
That is the final lesson of the day. Be ready for anything and never let your guard down. Proceed to the chair room to complete the execution. Instructional execution is complete.
If you found yourself running out of ammunition, you should try this training mission again to improve your accuracy.
We are finished here. Meet me in the sparring room so I may help you in your pre-mission meditation.
And Holiday, Colonel Hapscom pushed forward his briefing with you and Stranger to 1000 hours tomorrow. That's 1000 hours sharp.
Aye, sir.
She's stuck on the chair again. That happens quite a bit. So this game takes place a little bit before Nocturne does. Whoops. Just 2 seconds. So yeah, this game takes a little bit before Nocturne does, and Nocturne, basically what Spook House is they fight monsters. They're a secret agency. They officially do not exist. I refer to them very much like how Hellboy is. If anyone has watched Hellboy or knows of Hellboy, the comics, that is very much what Spook House is.
Stranger, where did you come from?
Same place as you.
That's impossible. I was just in the hall and... Never mind. Would you like to do the honors, stranger?
What do you think?
Then allow me. The world is a dark place.
Who will protect the world from darkness?
We will.
After you.
I love Stranger. He absolutely hates the password for Spook House.
Security here is a joke. Hasn't changed since Roosevelt founded Spook House in 1902. Been using the same password for decades. We're becoming predictable. Predictable is dangerous.
You are displaying a decided paranoia. No one even knows about this place.
Whoever it is, they won't have a hard time getting in here. And you won't be so confident when you're dead within a year.
What? Stranger, do you really have to be so morbid all the time? Just once might we hold a normal conversation?
I'll meet you in the Colonel's office. I want to talk with Svetlana. She should be in the training room with Rigson.
Stranger has a point. If the password hasn't changed since 1902, and I think this game's set in 1941, they are at risk of someone infiltrating the building, and that's kind of what it revolves around in Nocturne, which is why this game is set a little bit before Nocturne. But you can play as a stranger in that game, you don't play as Elspeth. If we can stream these games quite well and finally get them going, I will definitely play Nocturne. Right now we're just doing the Blair Witch series. And I think we'll leave Nocturne till last since it's the better game out of the 4. It's just a little hard to get them running on Windows 10. So here's Stranger and Svetlana.
Elspeth, Stranger told me Colonel is pairing the two of you for your next mission. I'm not sure. I'm on my way to the briefing now. Coming, Stranger?
Tell Hapscom I'll be there in a minute.
So fun fact, Svetlana is actually an earlier model of Blood Rain herself. She even carries the same weapons, the dual blades. But for some reason she went through character development and she ended up being Blood Rain. I actually do prefer Svetlana to be just an additional to this series alone. But it would have been cool if Blood Rain was a thing and the whole Terminal Realities thing was that we had Nocturne, Blair Witch, and Blood Rain. That would have been really cool. But I think it is good that they did separate the two.
Justine, up all night again?
Unfortunately, yes.
Well, why didn't you call me? I could have helped. I was at the house all night.
I know, but I knew you must have been asleep. And since you usually don't wake me when you have to pull an all-nighter, I thought I could return the favor for once.
With as much time as we spend in this lab, Spookhouse should furnish us with a bed.
That would be nice. These dissecting tables are seriously lacking in comfort. I hear you're going out in the field. Be careful.
Don't worry. Just feed Dr. Faustus while I'm gone.
Will do. The Colonel's waiting for you. You'd better go.
Alright. We spoke to Justine, who is our lab assistant. And we spoke to Stranger and Svetlana, who are workers or fighters in the field. We hunt down monsters and keep people safe. We fight the things that go bump in the night.
Yes, on holiday. Please, have a seat.
Now, will she actually sit on the seat, or will she sit on the back end of the seat? Like the top half. This game, like I said, is a little bit broken, so it's going to be interesting to see if she actually sits down.
Colonel, your
Nope.
message sounded urgent.
She's going to
Where
float.
is the stranger?
Speaking with Svetlana. He'll be in shortly.
All right, so let's bring you up to speed.
Yes, what's our
We
mission?
received news of some rather violent murders in Maryland. An old hermit named Rustin Parr walked into Burkittsville and announced that he was finally finished. When authorities searched his house, they discovered the bodies of 7 children in the cellar, all of them horribly mutilated, quite gruesome, really.
Mutilated?
Ritualistically tortured before being killed. He'd carved symbols of some kind into their bodies. He disemboweled each of them. The entrails were never found.
Lovely. Oh, he's Stranger, and we're floating.
The FBI sent agents to assist the local sheriff, and their reports lead us to believe there's more at work in that little town than the actions of one insane old man. Parr told police that he killed for an old woman ghost that lives in the woods. Well, that began the local recirculation of legends about the Blair Witch.
Stranger doesn't want anything to do with that. He's done, he's out.
I suppose I should have expected that reaction.
Yes, he doesn't like being sent anywhere he can't shoot something.
Nevertheless, I want you to go to Burkittsville and investigate. Call in Stranger if you need help. If anyone asks, tell them that your niece has been missing for several months, and that you think this Parr character might have had something to do with it. And do avoid confrontation. These people have been living a nightmare. Frightening them any further simply will not do.
I'll keep that in mind, Colonel.
I like how she fixed up to be able to sit on the chair towards the end. Okay, so we have some information here. The notes, there's a lot to read. A lot of it can be useful for the game. We will have to read some of it. Not right now, but as we progress, we will definitely need notes, flick back through them, evidence and such.
Good thing. Definitely a debt you don't need.
I was thinking same thing. Stranger, you know I hate it when you smoke in here.
Must have slipped my mind.
I'll bet. I thought you quit smoking.
You should give it a try, Doc. Might help you relax.
Where's Justine? Away. She said sorry she could not stay and be careful on your mission. I see you are traveling light, as usual. Yes, well, we mortals have to depend on our equipment. Right, stranger? Speaking of which... Damn it, stranger! You've been going through my things again. How many times do I have to tell you hands off? Svetlana, I'm going to need my spectral proximity sensor. Are you finished with it? Yeah, I was actually returning it.
Expecting ghosts in the woods?
You never know what's out there.
I know what's not out there.
You see, Svetlana, since Stranger has never found evidence to substantiate any of the Black Hills legends, Blair Witch or otherwise, the case is closed, as far as he's concerned.
If something's not there, it's not there. You can look all you want.
You never had the SPS before, so you could have been surrounded by ghosts the entire time and never known it. I'll find out for sure.
What are you packing?
Ugh. It's the enhanced charged radiance emitter.
A glorified flashlight at best.
It seems you found it useful in Germany.
So the Blair Witch is a vampire.
Well, that's not likely. But either way, I'll be prepared. Besides, I've made some enhancements. The charge time is decreased, and it operates on a far wider spectrum. I'm hoping it also affects ghosts and specters.
Taking anything that shoots real bullets?
My Luger and a Delisle carbine.
Good choices. Quiet. Colonel's advice, huh? Ah, yes. Mustn't forget your trusty recorder.
Oh, it's more than a recorder. It can also manipulate audio signals. With it, I can hear sounds that are normally undetectable.
And the fancy camera you modified.
Photographic records are essential to my research. Well, I guess that's about everything. Good luck, Doctor. Not going to wish me luck?
If you still need luck with all that gear, you're really in trouble. Oh, and be sure and call me if you run into any actual monsters.
Fair enough. Also, Svetlana, if it wasn't obvious, she is a vampire. Which is half vampire, half human, very much like Blood Rain. She can't cross concentrated ground, though. Alright. Day 1, the mission begins.
Welcome to Burkittsville, ma'am.
I'd like a room, please.
Certainly. Will your husband be joining you?
I'm not married.
I see. So you're traveling alone then?
I am. Is there a problem?
Oh, certainly not, ma'am. No problem at all. We just don't get many visitors through here, that's all. Except for the reporters, of course. The last of them finally cleared out this morning. Good riddance, I say.
So, what did happen then, exactly?
God only knows what the papers outside of town are saying. I'm sure they're having a field day with it. Not that the story isn't horrific enough as it is. Our local paper, the Register, will give you the best account. You should see about picking up a copy. Here's your key. I put you in room 4. How long do you think you'll be staying with us?
A few days, I imagine.
A few days. Alright. Half the carpet's decomposed. Not very well maintained motel room.
Field notes of Dr. Elspeth Holliday, Burkittsville, Maryland, July 21st, 1941. I've only been here half an hour, and already the small-town attitude is getting on my nerves. The manager at Burkittsville's only inn just stood there waiting for my husband to show up. Guess he's never seen a woman traveling alone. I'll see the sheriff next, play up my cover story, and maybe aim for a little pity. The helpless woman routine should go over easily in this town.
Well, we'd hope. Also, the creepy baby photo or painting, not a fan. So this game, I will not do it for the purpose of the stream and for YouTube because I will end up banned or removed or reported. But there are 2 Easter eggs. This one I'm not going to show.
I don't have time for a bath right now.
But if you click this a certain amount of times, Elspeth will get undressed and climb into the bath. And I'm talking about full-on naked. We are not doing that for the purpose of the stream because I'm pretty sure Twitch and YouTube will not allow that. So we're going to head over to the sheriff. I like to run everywhere. It's what I do. And we'll see if we can talk to him. And see if we can get some help or information on Rustin Parr.
I'll have to come back tomorrow.
Or not.
I suppose I should head over to the diner, get something to eat. Maybe I can pick up some local gossip.
Maybe. And then we'll go down here. And we'll talk to the register and see if we can get a newspaper. I'm also going to pick up this, because this is part of one of the Easter eggs. And we'll talk to the reporter. And walking around in circles. They have to specifically stand on a place for it to work.
Snuck up on me, huh? What can I do you for?
Sorry, I didn't mean to surprise you. My name is Elspeth Holliday.
I'm Horace Gurston. I'm the editor-in-chief of the Register. Are you a reporter? Oh, you've missed the big story.
So I've heard. But I'm not a reporter, and that's not why I'm here. Well, not directly, anyway.
I see. Well, this sounds interesting.
My 8-year-old niece has been missing for months. I'm trying to find some information about Rustin Parr.
Well, you came to the right place. I can give you the morning edition. It'll bring you up to date.
Oh, that would be wonderful. You seem awfully busy. You've broken the big story, haven't you?
Oh, already wrapped that. I'm on to a bigger one. This town ain't seen nothing yet.
Is there anything else you can tell me about Parr?
Well, I could, but, well, you'd probably better talk to the sheriff first. Have you met Junior?
I checked there, but he's already left.
Yeah, it is getting pretty late. Since Parr came down from the woods, I've been burning both ends to try and stay on top of things. Probably time to close up shop here, too. I'd try to catch the sheriff first thing in the morning.
Okay, so I just muted myself for a minute there because I will have to momentarily pause the stream to check to make sure everything is working. It seems to be fine. So it seems like we've got some addition on the newspaper.
A current issue of the Register, Burkittsville's only paper.
Last time the gallows was used in Maryland was in 1921. That will soon change. Rustin Parr was found guilty on July 17th, 1941 for murdering 7 children and was sentenced to be hung. Sheriff Bowers was on hand to stop any interference that may arise at the controversial decision to hang Parr. Is there any other information on this other than what we've been given? No. Myron Riley. Okay. Well, Horace has given us a bit of insight. And he's onto a bigger story and a bigger case. So that's really interesting. I wonder what he'll share with us tomorrow. We'll go over to the diner and get some information. So I do apologise if I do seem slightly distracted while I'm playing this. It's just me making sure that the stream can be the best quality it can be. Being an older game, it doesn't necessarily run that well, and it seems to conflict with OBS. I don't want to have to change my streaming system, because I do like how I've got it set up. But if I need to for these games, I will do it. I just don't want to get halfway through a 2-hour, 3-hour stream for everything to sort of crash and burn and have to do it again. I've tried to do it 5 times and not even been able to get 30 minutes in. So this is actually really good that it's seemingly to be okay. So I'm gonna talk.
This must be where pies go when they die.
That is a big pie. You have anything to say there, sir? Nope. Don't interrupt the pie. Got it.
Hi, honey. My name's Gretchen. What can I get for you today?
I'll just have the blue plate special, thank you.
I'm Peter Durant. Gretchen here owns this place, and she's the best darn cook in the county.
Oh, Peter, stop. You're new in town, aren't you?
No, I'm just visiting. My name's Elspeth Holliday. It's nice to meet you.
What brings you to Burkittsville? You're not another reporter, I hope.
Oh, no. My sister's daughter disappeared a few months ago in Martinsburg.
Oh, no, honey. That's just awful.
Terrible. You don't think Rustin Parr had anything to do with it, do you?
I certainly hope not, but it is possible. I'm in town to talk to the sheriff who investigated the case.
The sheriff's name is Damon Bowers. Town hall is down the street on the other side of the church.
Thank you.
Alright.
Mr. Durant, if you don't mind my asking, what is your occupation?
Not rude at all. I'm a librarian and head of the Burkittsville Historical Society.
An historian? Ah, any areas of expertise?
Well, just the history of Burkittsville. I guess you could call me an authority. I've been studying it all my life.
Ah, interesting.
Oh, it really is. We have quite a colorful history here. These recent events have brought to light one of our oldest legends, stories about the Blair Witch.
I've heard a few of the stories, but I don't really believe in that sort of thing.
I do. I witnessed it myself. When I was a kid, a girl I knew named Robin Weaver disappeared in the woods.
What happened to her?
She eventually made her way back to town.
And?
Oh, it wasn't what happened to her that scared me. Heck, it still scares me now.
Ooh.
This might sound silly, but I'd rather not tell the story at night. If you are interested in history, come by the
See the old lady?
tomorrow. We have plenty of written documentation. And if you pry, I may tell you my account of the Robin Weaver story.
I might take you up on that offer. Now, you said this girl, Robin Weaver, came out all right? What happened while she was gone?
You should ask her. She still lives here. Careful, though. She's a little peculiar.
Gretchen.
It's true, Peter.
That may be, but Miss Holliday, Robin Weaver's always been a bit eccentric, even when she was a child. She keeps to herself most of the time now and would probably prefer being left alone.
You know, you should stop by the newspaper office. The editor's name is Horace Gersten. He's been there a long time. He could tell you a lot of stories. It's pretty late now, but with the madness of the trial and all, he's been keeping some late hours. I bet he's still there.
Yes, I met him. We didn't discuss much, though. He seemed awfully busy.
Well, you might keep Horace in mind, just in case you don't find everything you're looking for in Peter's library. As for Parr specifically, try talking to people who knew the victims. Anyone that knows Kyle Brody might help. Kyle's the boy that escaped from Rustin Parr. Word is he was forced to face the coroner and listen as Parr did horrible things to those children. Can you imagine? He hasn't spoken a single word since he got back. But his teacher at the school is close to all the children of Burkittsville. Maybe she can help you. Oh, honey, I've been talking your ear off. Your dinner's getting cold. You go on and eat now.
That is a very green soup. I want the pie. Can we have the pie?
I've just met the town's librarian, Peter Durant, who promises to have a lot of information about local legends and mythology. So I'll visit the library tomorrow. Burkittsville residents are no strangers to the Blair Witch legends. Interesting that no one seems to have any first-hand experience with a witch, but nearly everyone claims to know someone who has, or know someone who knows someone.
Oh, that's just small town mindsets. It's just rumors and possibilities. You go down with a broken arm and come up with a missing leg, you know? That's just small town stuff. We'll head back now that it's night time. We've done our first day in Burkittsville. We've got a bit of information. Tomorrow we'll see the sheriff, and then maybe go into the woods and do some investigation on Parr's house.
How was your first day in Burkittsville?
A long one. Tomorrow will be worse, I'm afraid. I'm planning on visiting Rustin Parr's place.
Do you realize it's a 4-hour walk, right?
4
Do you even
hours?
have a map?
No. Where can I get one?
Don't rightly know. The general store up the street, maybe? Well, you just be careful, man. Those woods are plenty dangerous.
Wild animals?
Animals? No, ma'am. Animals stay out of those woods. They know better. Sometimes animals have more sense than people.
So what should I be careful of?
I pray to God you don't find out.
No, no.
Just stay away from Tappy East Creek. That's where she lives.
Who?
About 100 years ago, she reached her pale white hand out of the water and pulled a little girl into the river. They never found the body. She's still down there in the water, waiting for another victim.
You're talking about the Blair Witch.
You don't ever want to say that. She hears you when you say her name. Stay away from that creek, man. For the love of God, stay away from that forest altogether. Now, good night.
Well, the forest doesn't sound like a very pleasant place to go walking around at night. Fun fact, if you do walk into Tappy East Creek, a bony hand does come out of the river and drag you in. We're not going to be doing that.
Hello? Anybody here? Looks like the innkeeper's turned in for the night.
Fair enough. We'll ask him about a phone in the morning. I'm going to take this nickel, because this is for an Easter egg later on. Which we will not do right now. But we will attempt to do it.
There's no phone in this room. How am I supposed to check in with Spook House? I'll have to talk to that innkeeper about it tomorrow.
Okay, so we can talk to him about it tomorrow anyway. Get some sleep. I don't know how I'd feel about sleeping in this bed. I'd probably wear my clothes too. It doesn't look like it's been very maintained. Okay. Door slamming. It's, maybe it's the wind. Or not. We're just gonna pick these up. Yep, get everything. Alright. What's behind the door? Nothing. Okay. Oh! That was very delayed. Very delayed indeed. Alright. That is a ghost. Let's go deal with it.
I can track it with my spectral proximity sensor.
Alright, let's go find it. Track it down. Oh, that won't be necessary if we can see it. Oh, it's going into the sheriff's office. The door was locked. Is it still locked?
Hello? Anybody here?
No ghost activity.
There's a note on the door. On vacation back next Monday.
Huh. Let's take this.
Oh, this might come in handy.
We might need to use the fireman's axe. I like how we did the training mission in the beginning. It said, hey, you can't store melee weapons like this in your jacket. And there we are grabbing a fireman's axe. Go figure.
Is that the sheriff? What's he about then?
What is the sheriff doing? Hello. May I speak with you, sir?
Excuse me, are you a Damite?
Nope. No, you're not gonna get me.
What the hell is going on here? I've never heard of Damites this far north.
So, Damites are actually in Blood Rain as well. You fight them, I think, in Act 2? For any Blood Rain lovers out there? So there's no ghost in here. Let's go find it. We don't want to deal with Damites. The fact that she said Damites this far north, are they like territorial? Do they stick like in the territory things? Oh. I missed and shot a window. That's okay. Auto aim is not the best. These old games used auto aim. I think you can turn it off, but it would be really hard with the fixed camera angles to be able to actually physically aim. Whoop. Gretchen, what happened to your hair? Goodness. That was a bit creepy. Go down here. Oh, no he won't. You bring a gift? You're coming to get me? No, you're not. Don't know how I feel about this town. Oh, we're being attacked by all angles. The training mission did not cover this. Now, I like how it does say in the training mission to go back to familiar territory. Not the best idea. Not in this game. Things spawn. Oh. There's blood dripping down from the ceiling. Hello? Anybody? Hello? More blood. Doesn't seem to be any. Weird noises. There doesn't seem to be anything here though. Can we go back to Horace Gerston's editor?
I can't waste any time. I've got to track that thing.
Okay, so I am limited to where I can go. Let's have a look. Well, we'll go in here since Gretchen jumped out. Maybe it's in this room.
This must be where pies go when they die.
Is it moving? More! You like bullets? Oh, you can't trick me. No, you can't trick me. I know you're alive. Ah, no hugs! Back off! I will hurt you. Oh my goodness, you fly. Lovely. Oh, there's another one! Where did you come from? Get out. Disgusting. What is this?
God, I loathe Damites.
Oh, they're disgusting creatures. Hey, my green soup's still here. Now all of a sudden the green soup looks more appetizing. Well, we didn't find anything there. Let's keep going. Ghost has to be nearby somewhere. Hello? Oh! He just did like a barrel roll! Look at that! Somersault barrel. Oh my goodness! He's splitting the pieces! Oh! And now there's more of them. We are getting very low on carbine ammo. The circus is coming to town, is that what it said? I've never heard that line. Hey, no, you don't throw body parts at me. Just because they're available. We're not doing that. Get out. No, lady. I'm not coming after you. I don't know why they die so dramatically. They picked up a body piece and threw it at me. That's insane. I was actually surprised he exploded into like a bunch of pieces. I didn't think that was going to be a thing. Alright. Is a ghost in here? This seems relatively normal. Or not. Okay. Well, we're just gonna pretend that didn't happen, and we're just gonna keep going. Keep going about our business. Whoa, okay. Nope. Is it dead? I think he's dead. Well, this is a bit creepy. This is very, very odd. Very odd indeed. I'm stuck. I don't think any of this is open. Whoa. No, thank you. Wait, is there another one over here somewhere? She was pointing a gun at something. He's floating! What are you doing? Oh my goodness! It's very rare for that to happen. I have to admit, I don't often see that. Doors that magically open. Okay. Okay. Let's go into the church and find out what's going on in there. Piano playing by itself. No ghost activity though on the SPS. Oh, bats! And they disappeared. And the stained glass window's been broken. That was weird. Very odd. Okay. Oh, does that one have a hole in it? Is it talking to me? Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Come back here. Oh, that's creepy. It's turned green to not shoot them, though.
What do you want from me?
We are your dad.
Oh, there's more of them. Oh, I had no face! Oh my god. They've turned back into people. Oh, I killed a child.
Oh my God. What's happened? What have I done? I've killed all of them.
Oh, what's happening? Was it a trick? Oh, what? We shot ourselves in the head? Or did the ghost do it? Oh, they tricked us. Alright, day 2. Well, day 1 was very, interesting.
I just had the most disturbing dream. The people of Burkittsville turned into horrible creatures. I killed all of them, but then they transformed back into humans. I had no choice. I lost control of myself. I killed those people. I remember seeing the stranger. He was standing above me, looking down. God, I was dead. I was shot through the head, but the gun was in my hand. I wonder what it all means. This town must be really getting to me.
We've only been here a whole day.
From the monsters, ran into the forest or something, so I wouldn't have been forced to kill them.
Okay. That was an interesting night. Let's go to the office and see if we can tell them about the telephone.
Miss Holliday,
Hello.
I hate to pry, but what brings you to the town of Burkittsville anyway?
Actually, I'm here on rather grim business. I have a sister who lives in Martinsburg. A few months ago, her daughter disappeared.
Oh my, that's just awful, ma'am. You don't think Rustin and Parr?
After 3 months, we're desperate to find any clue. So, what do you know about Pa?
Not much. Pa was a hermit. He only came into town when he had to. No one really knew old Rustin. Enjoying your stay so far?
Well, I might fare better if I had a telephone in my room.
Oh, well, you see, this is a small town. We only got 2 phones. One's in the sheriff's office. The other's at the school in case of emergencies. We got a couple of telegraph machines, though. I got one right here.
That will do. Can you send a wire now?
Suppose so. Where to?
This address, please.
Ready.
Have some leads. Stop. Tell S to stay home. Stop. Love, Elspeth. Stop.
All done.
Thank you.
Alright, so we sent our first telegram. We've updated Spook House of day 1. We only have some leads currently. But we need to find a map to get into the forest. But first, let's talk to the sheriff.
Hold it. Stop right there.
Are you Sheriff Bowers?
I know why you're here. Martinsburg's out of my jurisdiction. Check with the sheriff there.
We've done that, thank you. But there's been no sign of Jenny since she vanished. We are completely out of leads, and my sister's getting desperate. So I decided to come here and see...
And you think Rustin Parr took your niece? Listen, lady. 8 children disappeared from this town. One of them is back home right now, staring at the corner of his room. The other 7 we dug out of shallow graves in Parr's basement. We searched every corner of that house. There was nothing else there. Be on your way.
Oh, well, that was helpful.
Sheriff had a point, you know. All 7 kids we found in Parr's basement were local kids.
I'd like to see his house.
The Parr place? Yeah. Well, you see, the day they sentenced Parr, a lot of folks, well, they got all worked up and went out to his house. Burned it to the ground.
They destroyed the house?
Now, these people have been through hell this year. I'm not excusing what they did, but tempers were running hot. Some of these people lost their children. And it's not like there was anything left out there anyway. We went over the entire place with a fine-tooth comb. We found everything we needed to put Parr away for good. This trial was quick.
Is there any way I could talk to the judge who presided? I've got some questions I'd like to ask.
Well, that trial must have worn him out because he just, up and left without telling anyone. I came in and that sign was on the door. It's not really like him, but he's earned a few days off. Sorry, man. If there's anything else we can do to help.
Charlie, get in here.
How might I speak to Parr myself?
Hobart, that'll be enough of that. We got our hands plenty full around here without having the problems of other towns dumped in our laps. Now you go take your troubles to Sheriff Bram in Martinsburg. You leave me and my officers alone. You got it? The Parr case is closed.
Okay. I think Charlie would be willing to help us. Well, guess we'll have to find another way of getting information.
The sheriff has proven less than helpful. He's on edge and openly hostile to me. The deputy, on the other hand, might be willing to help. I should talk to him when the sheriff isn't around. That these people destroyed the crime scene is infuriating. There's no way that this backwater sheriff could have found the clues that I suspect littered that place. So much evidence lost.
Yes, that's unfortunate. Alright, let's go, we'll go to the church. And then we'll go speak to Horace Gersten again. See if he has any information. There's so many
here before,
pictures.
In that dream. Even the window is shattered.
Oh, hello there, young lady. I was so deep in prayer I didn't hear you come in.
I can return later if you're busy.
Nonsense. God is eternal. He'll always be there when I return. But you're here now. You must be Elspeth Holliday. What can I do for you?
Word gets around fast in this town.
I'll say a prayer for your niece.
I'd rather find an explanation in Burkittsville. After the Rustin Parr trial, I started wondering if maybe he...
Oh, no. Not possible.
Well, is there anything at all you can tell me about Parr?
His is a lost soul.
That's all?
This is why I don't like talking to priests. Always so philosophical about their religion.
Oh, out of curiosity, what happened to that stained glass window behind you?
It's a mystery. I just found it that way last Sunday morning.
Huh. Or was it a dream? Also, why is there like 7 pictures of Jesus on the church? Can they not afford proper stained glass windows? Alright, we'll go to Peter Durant and also Horace Gersten. Peter said he was going to tell us about the Robin Weaver story, so let's listen to that. Horace, do you have any more stuff on Burkittsville that would be, I guess, useful for our investigation?
I'm still working hard to finish this story. Had a chance to see the sheriff yet?
The sheriff doesn't seem interested in my case.
Yeah, Parr murders have taken a big toll on old Junior. A few weeks before the trial, somebody vandalized the school. Painted strange symbols all over it. Never found the culprit. Here's a copy of the police report. Darndest thing. We ran it in the paper, hoping someone would have some clues. But nothing ever turned up.
Why a sketch and not a photograph?
Sheriff won't buy a camera. Makes his deputy draw all the crime scenes. He's as cheap as he is mean. Well, good old Charlie doesn't mind either. Well, that boy has some talent and loves to draw. Of course, I have a camera, but they like to keep me away from their investigations as long as possible.
I guess that makes sense. You are a reporter.
Mr. Gersten gave me a police report concerning some strange symbols made on the school wall prior to the children's disappearance. Possibly a schedule of the children to be abducted.
And that could be useful. Let's go to the historian now and see what stories he has to tell us.
Ah, nice to see you again, Miss Holliday. Still interested in learning about our local legends?
Absolutely.
This book will reveal many things to you. As a single source, it doesn't constitute proof, but I have other volumes that verify its claims.
Well, books can only explain so much, but thank you. I'm sure I'll find it fascinating.
She sounds very skeptical of what's in these books. No harm ever came from reading a book. Except for a black, demonic-looking book like this one, maybe.
Finally, I found someone in this little town that doesn't get on my nerves. The town librarian, Peter Durant, is well educated and quite helpful. He also seems to be the sole link to the real history of Burkittsville. I tried to instill some doubt in him, but he's rock solid in his beliefs. He gave me a book entitled Frederick County Tales of the Supernatural. Mostly superstitions and local folklore. The few entries that mention the Blair Witch don't offer anything beyond what Spookhouse has already gathered.
Ah, so the book isn't very useful then. It might not be worth reading the notes on this one. If it's already information that we have, we can pretty much skip that. Yeah, just the Blair Township when it was founded. Ellie Kedwood of luring children to a home. Yes, stuff we already know. Witchcraft, Ellie Kedwood. The following year, the daughter of the magistrate disappeared. Yeah, these are just... And then we've got the Burkittsville Register. There isn't a lot of information there. Let's ask Peter Durant about the Robin Weaver story. He was very keen to tell us, but he didn't want to tell us at night because it spooked him out a little bit.
Is this everything that's been written concerning the Blair Witch?
Believe any of it now?
Interesting, but hardly conclusive. I was wondering if you might have a map of the forest.
You should see about getting a map from the sheriff's office. They made one when they went out there to investigate Parr's house.
Of course they did. Well, we know who has a map. We could try the general store, but I don't think he's going to be very helpful somehow. He might not have A map of the forest. Don't know what that is. Something glowy that stands out.
Hello.
Daniel Cole. What do you want?
I'm looking for my niece.
She's not here.
Thank you. I can see that.
How
but
useful.
She's been missing for months. We think she's been kidnapped. Or perhaps Rustin Parr.
I told the police everything I know about Parr. He came in here and said, "I'm finally finished." Then the police found the missing kids at his place. End of story. Now, is there anything you'd like to buy? This is a store, after all.
Well, he's not very helpful. You can keep your JPEG vegetables and fruit. I don't want them. Disgusting. Is there any more nickels? No more nickels? Okay. Well, we'll go back to the diner. Maybe there's more gossip. Hey! He's eating his pie this time. What's he got?
Damn fine cup of coffee.
He doesn't really say much. Doesn't have much to talk about.
Welcome back, Miss Holiday. Sleep well last night?
Oh, not really. I had the most disturbing dream.
Haven't we all? I doubt anybody in this town's getting much sleep lately. Can I get you something to eat?
Just coffee, thanks.
Who holds a cup like that?
Like, sheriff about your niece yet?
I did, unfortunately.
Here's your cup.
Ooh, I think I
It's
know
got
what
a
you mean.
halt here.
He's not a particularly jolly fellow to begin with. To be quite honest, sometimes he's even downright mean, especially to women. But he's been unusually cranky, even for him. Speak of the devil.
No.
Gretchen.
Hello yourself. What can I get for you? The usual?
You bet.
Talk to you later, hon.
Well, that didn't do much. He's gonna sit there and do his thing. I'm gonna see if I can do the Easter egg. There we go. And then if we give one to Gretchen. And that was the Easter egg for that one, which hopefully I won't get reported or banned over. She was technically a little covered.
Now's my chance to speak to the deputy alone. He obviously wanted to talk before, but the sheriff put a quick stop to that.
Such a cool little Easter egg. Alright, let's talk to the deputy. He might be able to help us now. We need to get a map of the forest before we can go in there and search the place.
Ma'am? Miss Holiday?
Yes?
Well, since the sheriff isn't here right now, I wanted to tell you. Well, I can't offer you much help, but this might be of some use.
Charlie, what did I tell you about wasting your time with that woman?
No, he knows.
Listen, you sneaky broad. I knew as soon as you left the diner you were up to no good. This is your last warning. You'd best back off. Come on, Charlie.
Oh, wow. Well.
I need to divert the sheriff's attention so I can talk to the deputy alone. But how?
I might have an idea. Where is... Oh, the police report.
It's a police report on vandalism at the school. This gives me an idea. I might be able to divert the sheriff's attention. I'm certain I can get the deputy out here by marking the walls like they were in this police report. Then I can get a chance to hear what he has to say. What can I use to mark the walls?
Ooh. And we've got some symbols here. Alright, well. We can vandalize the school again. Let's go over there. It might distract him enough. We'll go in here. Oh, she's asleep. Well, while she's asleep, we're just gonna sneaky do over here. Can I pick it up? I can't. Okay, she wants to talk to her. But we'll wait to see what she says.
Oh, good Lord. Hello there. I'm sorry. I must have drifted off.
I can return later if you like.
No, don't rush off. I'm Suzanne Ascot. Can I help you?
My name is Elspeth Holliday. I'm here in search of my missing niece.
Oh, no. This nightmare is endless.
Are you all right?
All right? How could I possibly be all right? Over half my students were slaughtered. My children.
I know what's happened must have taken a terrible toll on you. I wish there was something I could do.
You'll have to excuse me. I haven't been myself lately. No, there's nothing you can do for me. Thank you, though. I'm terribly sorry about your niece.
Why don't you just leave town? Get away for a while.
If it were only that easy. But that's up to my husband.
Your husband?
Mm-hmm. Stephen Ascot, pastor of the church. I've asked him, begged him to move away, but he refuses. He says that without him, no one would be left in the town to appeal to God. Satan would swallow Burkittsville whole. But we've already lost 8 of our beautiful children.
8? Now, I thought only 7 died.
Mm-hmm. Kyle Brody. Well, he isn't dead, but how could anyone say he's alive? Poor boy. He'll never be the same.
What's wrong with him?
After he escaped from Parr, he became unreachable. He doesn't eat, he doesn't sleep, he doesn't talk.
That's awful. He must have been severely traumatized.
I just wish there was some way to pull those terrible memories out of his head.
I do too.
Especially after a glimpse of what's in his mind. He drew this a few weeks ago. Some weird scribbles and symbols with the words, "Leave me alone."
She's holding it backwards.
Disturbing.
Yes, I know. I almost stopped going by to check on him
It's
after
like,
I saw this. It's just so heartbreaking.
It's like picking up this and being like, not looking at the front of this and being turned like, you want to read it, but you got, oh yes, that's disturbing. I can't read anything on it.
Would it be possible for me to see Kyle?
That's not a good idea. He's not big on strangers anymore.
He's not the only one.
Yes, well...
You could always try, though. I'd love to have your help if you think there's a way you can break through to him. The Brody house is out behind the hotel.
We can certainly try. Let's have a chat with him. We'll come back here and hopefully she'll be asleep again.
Parr murdered accounted for half of the town's child population. And now it seems that the one survivor, a boy named Kyle Brody, is lost in a world of his own. The local schoolteacher, Suzanne Ascot, has been keeping track of Kyle's progress during his recovery from the abduction. She showed me one of the boy's drawings.
Leave me alone. It's only half the drawing.
There are strange symbols in the sketch that resemble alphabetic characters. Almost runic, but nothing I recognize. There might be something more to these markings.
Well...
Perhaps Kyle saw these symbols at Rustin Parr's house. If the townspeople hadn't burned the place to the ground, I could get samples and possibly translate the alphabet. Kyle Brody's house is behind the motel. I'll try to meet with him myself.
Alright, let's do that. So the same symbols that were also on the school when it was vandalized, according to that police report. So that's going to be interesting. Let's go up here and have a speak with them.
How can I help you, ma'am?
Mrs. Brodie, I'm Elspeth Holliday. My sister...
Yes, I've heard about you. And I am sorry for your loss, but you'll find no answers here.
I'd like to speak with Kyle to see if he remembers anything about Jenny.
You will do no such thing. Listen, Miss Holliday, I know the pain your family must be going through, but I don't know if my son will ever be the same. Some days he seems like he's making progress, and then he slips back away from me. It's a mother's worst nightmare. Since they found him at Parr's, he's been like the walking dead. Oh, God, it rips my heart out to see him like this every day. Please, just go away. Just go. Don't bother my family anymore, for God's sake. We've been through enough. Goodbye, Miss Holliday.
Oh, she's really distraught. No, we won't be getting help from them.
Just met Kyle Brodie's mother. She's in pretty bad shape, and the boy's even worse. He sits on his porch, staring blankly off into space and clutching a ragged teddy bear. I'm convinced now that Parr was practicing some form of black magic. The symbols in Kyle's sketch are too uniform to be random scrawlings. They must be characters of some sort of alphabet, something that burned into his memory. They have some similarity with the demonic scripture I've seen, but how would Rustin Parr have learned a demon's alphabet?
Well, we'll have to find out. What's that on the ground?
Hello, where did you come from? Help me? Did Kyle draw this? I'd best keep this one to myself.
He drew a note saying help me? He did! Well, that's concerning. He needs help. Demons, demon alphabet. This is going to be interesting. I wonder what lurks at Rustin Parr's residence. It's going to be very creepy. Oh, she's asleep. She looked like she just fell asleep. Can I... Ah, yes.
This will be perfect for causing a distraction.
And the best part is, she won't even know. And it's not technically vandalism, since it is only chalk. So, who's gonna know? This might keep them busy enough so I can actually talk to Charlie.
Just like the police report. If the deputy comes out to document this, I'll get a chance to speak with him privately.
Maybe don't tell the deputy that we vandalised the school, hey? Town might have enough of that. It's funny, this game's supposed to be a horror game, but it's more like an investigation/puzzle game, more than anything else. The best elements of it were at the beginning, but it does get, like, interesting.
Now, let's see what develops.
No, this time I'm gonna see this writing with my own eyes.
Oh, he's gonna go.
What's wrong with you, lady?
The way he's just sort of, like, sighing, like... What's wrong with you, lady?
Now's my chance.
And just side-eyeing. He's not gonna stop me while he's gonna have to investigate that.
Wow, your timing is perfect. Mrs. Ascot just called about some more vandalism over at the school. I checked it out last time. This time, the sheriff's gone over to see for himself.
Oh, I know. So what was it you were going to tell me?
Yes. Every other night, I pull guard duty on Parr's cell. And it's the damnedest thing. At least once a night, he wakes up screaming, "Never give in." That mean anything to you?
I don't know. But thanks for the information. I'll think about it.
I wish there was more I could do to help.
Well, actually, there is. Do you have a map that would lead me to Parr's house?
You know, there's nothing left out there but smoldering wood.
Yes, but I still need to see it for myself. Look, I'm sure we don't have much time before the sheriff gets back, and I can't waste it playing games. You seem like a good man, and I hope I can trust you.
Trust me with what?
I'm a doctor, working for a secret government agency that deals specifically with cases like Rustin Parr's.
What? And what agency would that be?
If I told you, it wouldn't be much of a secret, would it?
I suppose not. What about your missing niece?
The missing niece is a fabrication, a cover story. It's important that you believe me now, Mr. Hobart.
call me Charlie.
Oh.
You know, Sheriff Bowers would lock you up if he heard the things you just told me.
I haven't done
That's
anything
why I
illegal.
distracted him so I could talk to you alone.
You did that? Oh, jeez. That's not something you want to let Sheriff Bowers find out about.
I know, but I had to take that chance. Please, Charlie, I need that map.
The sheriff would have my hide if he found it missing. But I tell you what, we just won't tell him, will we?
Oh.
I gotta warn you, though. The map isn't complete. It'll get you close, but you'll have to find the house on your own once you get there.
Yeah, nice.
The path leading into the forest is behind the school.
Thank you, Charlie.
She winked at him! That was very quick and very subtle. That was a bit cute.
I'm ready to go into the woods now. I better take my gear with me. At least now I have a map to what's left of Parr's house. The deputy told me the most peculiar thing. He said that every night Parr wakes up screaming, "Never give in." I should think further on this.
We may need that information for later. Alrighty. We are now ready to go into the forest, where the creepy witch may be. It's going to be an interesting sequence of events.
I'm ready to go into the woods now. I better take my gear with me.
Yes, let's take everything. I also forget, because I'm so used to games like that autosave, that this game was pre-autosave. Quick saves were a thing. So we should probably give our game a save. So we'll go, we're on day 2. Yeah, day 2. And, whoop. Meant to open the door. Off we go, into the forest. We have to find our way to Rustin Parr's house by ourselves from the sound of it. He'll be busy for a bit. That was a good little distraction. And I still got to keep the chalk as a souvenir. Let's go. Alright.
Finally, to Parr's house. And perhaps visit Coffin Rock as well.
Oh, we're visiting Coffin Rock as well? Let's pull out our rifle. We may need the Delisle carbine.
The map grows awfully vague this far from town. I'm close to Parr's house, but I'll have to fill in my own details from here.
I'm going to keep this out just in case. I don't know what these woods have in store for us. But I guess we'll find out. So there are 3 installments to Blair Witch, obviously because this is volume 1. And the second one is called Coffin Rock. And the third one is the Ellie Kedward Tale, I think. Or it's called Ellie Kedward, something like that. And the game... I thought that was a ghost, but I got the SPS up too late. So the games kind of work backwards. So this is more like your present time. And the other games are prior to the events of Blair Witch 1. So 3 is... well, that was creepy. We'll just ignore that that happened. 3 is set around Ellie Kedward, and 2 set around Robin Weaver. We'll go down here. Something follow. It is a ghost. Do I want to shoot it? I don't know. I guess we're going to be surrounded by ghosts. It's actually interesting because the enhanced charge radiance emitter is in the first game, Nocturne. And when she said found it useful in Germany, that's references to when Stranger goes to Germany to fight vampires. Because the vampires are weak against light, so... Dogs are spawning
I
behind
smell
us.
burnt wood. Parr's house must be nearby.
But yeah, vampires are obviously weak to light. And that's what the enhanced charged radiance emitter is. And Stranger used it in Germany. Interesting. Alright, let's have a look at Rustin Parr's house, which is up here.
I found Parr's house. Well, what's left of it anyway. The people from Burkittsville were quite thorough in demolishing this place. I was hoping that some of the interior would have survived, but they've nearly leveled the place. But there were markings on the wall. I can just barely make them out. Honestly, if I'd only been able to see these before the house was burned down. Perhaps if I wipe some of this grime away... Oh, it's no use. The walls are too burnt.
It was a child. It took... Did anyone see it reach through the wall and take that? It took a handkerchief.
Where did my kerchief go? Huh, it couldn't have just disappeared.
The baby
well,
ghost
there's
took
nothing
it.
more I can do here. Time to move on. There's still one other place around here I want to see. According to legend, the Blair Witch has made a number of sacrifices on Coffin Rock. I was told it was near Parr's house.
Does Rustin Parr just chill out where ghosts and things hang out? And sacrifices? Guess he does. Let's go to Coffin Rock and have a look. And there's a ghost again. Seems that that ghost that we dealt with was at night, so we should probably not stay out here too late. And where are we? She said the exact same thing. Well. Alright. And it seems like it's dark enough to deal with ghosts. Where are we going? Hello? Hello? This is a closed off area. Whoa. This is weird. Where am I supposed to go? Where's the path? Oh, where does this lead? This is creepy. Ew. Is this... Wait. How did we come out of Rustin Parr's thing when... The forest shifts beneath our feet! What happens if we go back the way we came? Oh. Okay. We're trapped in this area. Oh, there's a ghost behind me. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, this is... Oh. Nope. Get out of here. It seems like some of the sounds are wigging out a bit too. Yeah, there's no sound to my enhanced charged radiance emitter. I'm running into a wall. Hello? Anyone? I have no idea where I'm going. Well, this is dark as. And it's so purple. No, get out. Is it just walking or is it trying to attack me? I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. How do I get out of here? Oh, it's kind of spoopy. It just seems to go around in circles, doesn't it? Okay. Whoa. Whoa. What happens if we go down here?
Something very strange has happened. I've entered an area of unnatural darkness. I heard strange sounds and saw some sort of movement. Oh, things seem to be back to normal now. I'll need to analyze my recordings of those odd noises.
There's odd noises?
This is strange. Someone has placed piles of stones and odd stick figures here. They appear to be roughly in the shape of a human.
Okay.
Perhaps it's ceremonial or
Just
symbolic.
gonna adjust my seat.
I don't know if these stones have anything to do with what I just experienced,
It
but there
hurts.
seems
The
to be a
pain.
deliberate purpose to their arrangement. If there is witchcraft involved, there's no telling what sort of booby traps are attached to these things. I'd best leave everything as is.
Good idea. I don't really want to deal with that. That might not be a fun time. So she said that she got some sounds in a recording. Forest sounds recording. Audio sample of strange sounds in the forest. Alright. Let's see if we can work it out, hey? Oh, we might leave that there. I don't like being surrounded by ghosts while we do this, though. Oh, that's very loud. Very loud squeaky sound. Okay. I can sort of hear something.
Stranger, where are you? I need you here. Stranger?
That was my voice, but I've never said that. Upon analyzing the recording, I can definitely make out a voice that appears to be my own, in a great deal of fear. What's disconcerting is that I know I haven't said those words. Is this some sort of trick? Now, it can't hurt to play it again and see if I missed anything.
Stranger, where are you? I need you here. Stranger?
Hold on, there's another voice here. Can't quite make it out.
Ozma is real.
Ozma is real? After further analysis of the recording, I'm able to hear another voice, a woman's voice, completely unfamiliar to me. The voice says a phrase, Ozma is real. Unfortunately, it sounds as if there's another syllable at the beginning that I cannot decipher. I should make a note of this for later investigation.
Okay. That's interesting. Let's get out of here before, like, ghosts and things decide to attack us. There seems to be a few in this area. I wouldn't recommend working out weird recording sounds in the middle of the forest when we're surrounded by some weird stuff. Well, I don't think there's much else that we can look for here. We've been to Parr's house, we've been to Coffin Rock, we've experienced some weird purple phenomena. Purple rain. I don't think there's anything else really to see here, so let's go back to town.
Coffin Rock should be around here somewhere.
Oh no, she wanted to see Coffin Rock, didn't she? We were in the process of doing that. And I got distracted and forgot all about it. Because then the purple happened. The purple nurple. We don't need to deal with the purple nurple. Apparently my gun sounds have stopped working. But hopefully when it loads into the new area, it might come back. As long as the voices... I was going to say as long as the voices work, but I guess then I don't. What happens if we do this?
My senses aren't picking up anything. No ghosts anyway. But this is definitely a place that has witnessed evil. I wish I could bring the whole team out here. Oh, but it would obviously attract too much attention. There just might be something in these woods. I certainly can't explain that brief darkness. I'll have to look into that when I get back into town. Something powerful is hiding in these woods. Spookhouse requires more than just a bad feeling to warrant a full investigation. Unless I actually see anything, this case is closed. I need to get back to my hotel room. I'll report to Spookhouse that I've found nothing. Right, back to the hotel. I'll let Spookhouse know I've found nothing. That should amuse Stranger.
Well, we didn't find anything after all. That's a bit disappointing. It seems it's the sounds when I... Okay, the sounds are back. This game is fairly old and some of the sounds do cut out. I've had that happen before. 2 is way worse for it for some reason, and there's no way to fix it. There's no patches for it. Which is why I wanted to leave the CC on and have it down the bottom. So we don't miss any dialogue or anything to the story. But so far, nothing's been very productive in our investigation.
I don't remember the path turning like this before. This doesn't correspond to the map.
No, it doesn't. Weird. Well, let's see if we can head back from memory. That tree wasn't there before. That's new. It sort of stands out from the other trees around here as well. Interesting. This game actually was commended for the shadow effects by the Nocturne engine. Hence the game Nocturne. I think in 2000 it was one of the, one of the very few games that had good shadow effects. It just seemed realistic. At the time.
Here again? Well, now I'm positive I've been walking in circles.
We have, it's the same tree.
Admit it, Elspeth. You are lost. How are you going to find your way back now?
A white owl. I think he wants us to follow him. Wait for me, little owl. I'm coming. Where's he taking us? I'm coming. He's quick. Wait for me. Oh, he went round here. Oh, there he is. Fixed camera angles. Gotta love them. I think it adds to the experience of getting frightened in these older video games, or any horror games. Because you can't see what's around the corner. I'm gonna go this way because it's a little bit quicker than the way he's going. And I know where he's going, so I'm gonna go around here. And we found a hut in the middle of the woods. Does this guy just live out here too? Surrounded by all the weird shit.
Va, Otama. Welcome to my home. Please, come in.
Thank you. I'm
already in here.
Call me Askaya Gigoy. In these woods, you should hold your name close to your heart. When someone knows your true name, they have power over you.
But didn't you just tell me your name?
No, I told you what you may call me. My true name, I keep to myself.
I see.
Worry not. I will protect your name.
I followed a white owl here.
Ne Asja. The white owl is a symbol of great wisdom. It only reveals itself to those who are truly worthy. You must tell me now what it is you seek.
I'm in search of my niece, Jenny.
There is no need for you to lie.
I don't know what you mean.
You have no sister. You have two brothers, one elder, one younger.
How do you know that?
I told you, names are powerful things.
All right. I'm here in search of the Blair Witch.
I see. And do you truly believe in such things as witches?
I've seen witchcraft, actually performed some myself.
Oh.
Yes, I see that. I can also sense that you prefer not to rely on any powers beyond your own. You open your heart only to what your eyes and ears tell you.
That's true, but all I've encountered here are myths and legends.
All myths and legends are rooted in truth.
I'm not so sure.
It may be merely a grain of truth, but it is there always.
Are you saying the Blair Witch exists?
I've heard the stories of your Blair Witch. I've known these woods for many years, and never have I seen such a witch.
What have you seen?
When the white man settled these lands, he brought his own evils with him. But this land was not without evil even before the arrival of the white man. Even before my people lived here. This is Givnur, or sight. While you wear it, you may see signs of the evil that was here even before this forest.
Givnur?
From an ancient alphabet, much older than your own language. Given and Ur.
Oily.
That is the Aka. The Twana must be covered with Aka, or it is only a bundle of sticks.
What's it made of?
It is Aka, nothing more.
It is Aka.
Now, return to your people. Givnur will allow you to find your way back. They change these woods. The forest twists under your feet, causing you to walk in circles. With Givnur, you may find your way out.
But take heed. There are forces stronger than Givnur.
Oh, lovely.
Sight might not always work.
Oh, great.
Why are you helping me?
Because you are in need of help. And you are the only person who can help me.
Can't you give me a straight answer?
You, of all people, should understand the importance of keeping secrets. Is that not your task? Hiding the truth from those who would suffer by knowing?
How could you know that?
Knowing the truth is simple. Knowing what to do with it is not.
Ahoo.
Is there anything else you can tell me?
I can tell you many things, but you have to know which questions to ask. Come back to me once you've learned more about this place. You'll have questions then, and I will have answers.
Thank you for your help.
We help each other.
Okay, he's gonna help me as long as I help him. Alright, sounds like a fair trade. I wouldn't get out of here if it weren't for him.
A peculiar native man named Asgaya Gagoi. He claims, well, he said many things. Extremely puzzling. He knew some very specific things about me that he couldn't possibly have known. He displays authentic perception. He warned me to keep my name secret. Usually, though, such precautions are encountered with demonology.
Demonology again?
He implied that the evil that occupies these woods existed before Ellie Kedward or any other white settlers. So even before the Blair Witch, there was something dark in this forest. I'll have to check the library for Native American folklore about demons in these hills. I wonder if the Blair Witch made some pact with a local demon. That reminds me, the Givner necklace looks similar to the characters in Kyle Brody's drawing. I'll have to look into this alphabet more tomorrow. Oh, night has fallen, I've got to get
Kyle
back to
Brody
town.
has been touched by a demon. Lovely. Well, maybe we're not dealing with a witch, maybe we're dealing with a demon. That's gonna be interesting. Guess we'll find out. Let's get back into town, it's getting dark. What's that? Oh! Hello! Hello, sir! You eat bullets. You like them, eh? Oh, he's dead now.
I've just killed a creature that I can only describe as a monstrous black dog. I fail to see any connection, however, between this beast and the Blair Witch. Dogs like this aren't traditionally familiars to witches.
Well, maybe it is a demon. Do demons keep monstrous black dogs? They do keep, like, hellhounds. Maybe it's like a hellhound. Interesting. Oh, weird stick creature. Nice. I don't really like to deal with those guys too much because they're not really... Oh, they're not really a harm. They're just more so in the way. But I don't want to get hit by them either. He's just gonna run circles around me, eh? Okay, that's fine. Let's go out of the woods. Oh, where are we now? This isn't how the path's supposed to turn. More ghosts. Weird. This is weird. Seems like every time we come into this area too, we lose our sound. Which is...
This wasn't here before. Some sort of structure. Not physical, but I can still see it. Ah, the Givner necklace as Gaia gave me. As much as I hate the thought of trekking back out here tomorrow, it's getting a little too late for comfort. I can follow my map back to town.
Yeah, fair enough. We've got to come back out here tomorrow. Oh, another black dog. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. No, get out of here. There's a lot of dogs, and there's a ghost behind us. He was already here. So I guess we can only see these creatures at night, even though the forest looks exactly the same. Well, we don't want to deal with that. So let's go back home. There's obviously going to be more creatures out during the night, so we'll try to avoid that. Oh, there's another one. Look at him. Let him jump out. Look at him. He exploded into a million pieces. That's really cool. It's not often, like, it's either they explode like that or they don't at all. So it's super amazing to get some really good shots off and get them recorded. And, like, during cutscenes, like, if you see me looking away, I'm still checking on the recording to make sure it is working. I think I fixed it. Some of these older games, they conflict with the software recording. applications. But I think I fixed it. Oh, there's a ghost. I don't want to waste my ammunition because I will need it. And like a lot of these older games, you can run out if you're not conservative. And it seems like they don't really... Oh, they don't really chase me too far. Oh, there's another dog. I'll get rid of the dog. He's fast. I got a headshot again! How cool! Excuse me, sir. It's not. Some sort of shadow or spectre. Its only weakness seems to be light. Yeah, I don't know why her voice is cutting out. That's weird. We might make a save, and maybe if we save it and then do a reload, maybe it will be okay. There we go. Yeah, there we go. The sounds just kept being a bit whack. It's quite common for these games to do that. I guess something with the sound files. Maybe something to do with newer computers as well. Oh, another dog. Yeah. Why won't you... You just eat bullets too, eh? There we go. Got rid of him. We're almost out of... Almost out of ammunition. We can kill these guys by doing this. She doesn't really have much to say about them. Oh, another ghost. Ow, he got me. Where did he go? Where did he go? Where are you? There you are. And he's gone. He's a weird dinosaur looking thing. Oh. Auto-aim is not auto-aiming. They don't seem to like the ECRE. That's probably a good thing. Oh, there's a guy up in the tree. Can we shoot him down? Yeah, he didn't break though. Sometimes you can break them. Take that, and you can't come back. Weird. Oh, I finally made it back to town. Thank goodness.
Trees are blocking my way.
Oh. That is a big mama. Ghost scorpion. Okay, okay. The sound has gone out again for this weapon. Oh, there we go. Oh, don't want to get bitten by him. I don't know what will happen if I get bitten by a giant scorpion. I'm not going to test the theory on angry ghost scorpion. We're just going to play Ring Around the Rosies with him. We should be fine. There's plenty of room. I think he's... Oh, let him float away. I think he's dead. That was interesting.
The creature I just destroyed was enormous. Huh. Here's hoping there aren't any more that size around here.
Let's not hang around and find out. She hopes she can get some sleep before dawn. What day are we up to? Day 3? We're not up to day 3. I think we're up to day 3. We're going to save day 3. And head back into town. And, oh, that wasn't here before.
There is no way I could have missed that before. Either it wasn't there, or I couldn't see it because I didn't have this amulet.
Well, we have the amulet now, so we can see. It is day 3! I'm glad she doesn't take off her clothes to sleep in that bed. That it looks so disgusting.
I didn't plan on running through my supplies so quickly. I'll have to get more before returning to the forest.
Oh, okay. We'll have to contact Spook House again then. Let's do that. Hello.
Good morning, Miss Holliday. I hope I'm not bothering you.
No, not at all. I was just on my way out. What brings you here?
Well, I'm not supposed to be over here, but here you go. This is our report on the Parr incident. We never released those drawings, for the family's sake. So if you could keep them under wraps.
Thank you. This will help immensely.
Sorry they aren't photos. Our department doesn't have a camera, so Sheriff Bowers makes me draw crime scenes.
No, don't apologize. These are very detailed.
Well, I better go. Sheriff's keeping a sharp eye on me.
Interesting.
This information never made it to the newspapers, and I can see why. All of the victims had ritualistic markings on them. I've written down the characters that I've seen from Brody's sketch, and included the two characters, Given and from the pendant as Gaia gave to me. I'll keep adding any new symbols I find to this page. But what does this alphabet have to do with the Blair Witch or Rustin Parr? Well, the answer is here, I know it. I just have to find it. Perhaps if I tried some combinations similar to the Givner alignment. There is a large number 3 on the sketch.
Well, hello.
I'll start with combining 3 symbols.
Okay, so she wants us to combine 3 symbols. Charlie let us know that Rustin Parr wakes up at night screaming, "Never give in." If we go back through our notes, back to Carl Brody's sketch, this one here, we have Nev. So if we find that symbol, which I believe is that one, Nev, given.
Nev, given.
Yes, still going. We've been having some issues with OBS, so we've had to do this a few times.
Paul woke up at night screaming, "Never give in." Oh, but Paul wasn't saying never give in at all. He was saying never given. It does have something to do with the Tawana.
Ah,
it's
yes.
Just like the ones I saw in the forest, and the one as Gaia gave me. I'll bet I can build my own Tawana in the shape of never given.
We don't know what never given does, though, so it's going to be interesting to find out what this Tawana will, or what it will do and where it will take us.
Well, that's less spectacular than I'd hoped. Still, the stick figure does look just like Kyle's sketch.
The only thing
Doesn't
is...
feel like anything more than a bunch of sticks, though. I suspect I'm still missing something.
You needed Arca. I swear she doesn't listen to anything as Gaia tells her.
I wonder, could this thing possibly have a relationship to the odd structure I saw in the middle of the woods? I should show this to Asgaia.
We don't need to. We can create Arca. In fact, we have a chemical workbench here, and we can certainly do that. So yes, re-recording all this because for some reason OBS on this new PC has been having some issues. It's not the stream itself, but for some reason OBS was having some quality issues and I had to like tweak a few things. Hopefully it seems to be running fine now and it's not losing the frames during rendering. So hopefully that's fine. We're playing on PC. This is a very old game. It came out in 2000. It's called Blair Witch Volume 1 Rustin Parr. And it's made by the same people who did Blood Rain and Nocturne. So Terminal Reality made this game. We've had some sounds and things cut out in this game. That's normal. OBS just seems to be conflicting with it because it is an older program. And it did take a little bit to get running on Windows 10. Hopefully the frames aren't dipping down, which is a thing I'm concerned about because it will start recording fine and then about 30-40 minutes in it's like it has rendering lag. So I'm recording it to also pop onto YouTube as well, so I don't like downloading the VODs just in case if there's some internet or connection issues and the stream is bad, so I will record as well as streaming. So we're going to make some Arca. But as long as the frame rate and everything's still good and it's playing back fine,
This Arca Tawana seems to be
all
some
good.
sort of ectoplasm. It's like residue I've seen from encounters with cross-planar creatures, a side effect of moving through dimensions. If I'm going to learn how to use this thing, I'll have to find some way to reproduce this substance.
So I'm playing this game on hard
I've
mode
put
with
a bit
hard
of the
puzzles.
alkyl residue on each of the 4 metals. I need to combine 3 of the 6 tester chemicals to make a reagent. Next, I need to put a drop of the reagent on each of the metals. If I get an acidic reaction to occur on only one metal, then I can compare that to my chart and figure out what the mystery residue is.
Okay, so this puzzle here is a bit of trial and error. Because I have played this game before, I do know which combination it is. But you get 4 materials here. They're all metals. And they're supposed to react to the Arca substance, so we can reproduce it. I know that it is 6, 1, and 4, so we don't have to try all these different combinations to work it out.
Oh, mysticism meets science. The primary component of Arca is petroleum naphtha. And paint strippers usually contain petroleum naphtha. I should be able to find some in the general store.
Alright, looks like we're going to the general store. But before we do that, we need to go to the office, because we're running low on supplies, and if we're going to fight more of those demon dogs and ghosts and stick people, we're going to need supplies. So let's check in with Spook House. Hello, sir. I need service.
What are you doing?
Don't worry about it.
Have you been to the woods? Did you find what you were looking for?
We found some interesting things.
Not yet. Might I send another telegram?
Same place as before?
Yes, please.
Whenever you're ready.
Big flashlight almost dead. Stop. Mild lead poisoning. Stop. No doctor in town. Stop. Send remedy quickly. Stop. Love, Elspeth. Stop.
You feeling poorly? We can go to the sheriff's and call a doctor for you.
No, that won't be necessary. My sister can send along a homemade remedy from our mother.
A homemade remedy from our mother, who does not exist, and everyone believes this fabrication of a story that has nothing backed up at all. Where should we go next then? I guess the general store, seeing if we can get some paint stripper to make Arca. The native Indian was very helpful. I can't get over the JPEG plants. It's just... And the fact that everything sticks out that you need. It just sort of glows.
Paint stripper. I hope this will work. I'd like to purchase this.
I'm not even going to ask.
That's probably best.
We don't need any more outsiders here in Burkittsville.
You know, you're not very hospitable. You know, I might put this paint stripper into a bottle and squirt it into your eyeballs just for that. Half your town has already gone and been murdered, like... You don't want any more people? Alrighty. Let's research on the creepy creatures in the woods.
Do you have any books on Native American folklore?
Well, I'm afraid I don't have much written by Native Americans. There is this book, though.
It looks the same as the book you gave me earlier.
In the early 1700s. He had Native American guides, and he wrote a lot about their beliefs and customs. Here you go.
What's with the creepy black books? This guy just keeps them all under the desk. And she's stuck on the chair again. Good job. She'll get there one day.
This book, The Ancient Evil of the New World, is supposedly non-fictional accounts of real-life legends from the Black Hills. I'll duplicate some of the more probable entries from the book into my field notes. They may prove to have no more substance than the rest. However, if some of these things are for real, I underestimated the magnitude of this mission.
Oh no, what's in the book? We might want to read the notes then. What did she find? She's a very fast reader. Oh, there is a fair bit of information there. This is Blair Witch stories. Is there anything that stands out? Stories of the Blair Witch began in the 1700s when a group of children accused Irish immigrant Ellie Kedwood of performing witchcraft in the township of Blair. When town officials discovered that she had actually extracted blood from several children, they concluded that she was a witch and sentenced her to death. They took her into the Black Hills during the worst winter in written history and bound her to a tree, leaving her to die in the freezing snow. Despite the wretched cold, Ellie survived. Some would say her magic protected her from death. Regardless of how she survived, Ellie returned to the quiet township of Blair and laid waste to those who had tried to kill her. I mean, fair enough. We know about the Ellie Kedwood stuff and Blair Witch. What else do we have? In 1825, a young girl named Eileen Treacle from Burkittsville was playing in Tappy East Creek when suddenly Ellie Kedwood's bony hand rose from the water and pulled the girl under. Several witnesses who saw the hand drag the girl under leapt to recover the girl, but it was too late. The witch had already taken the girl away, and there was no trace of her. For weeks afterwards, oily twigs and rags clogged the river, making it undrinkable. Oh, lovely. In 1886, another young girl named Robin Weaver vanished from Burkittsville. She was playing in the forest one afternoon and simply never returned. Stories of Eileen Treacle still lingered in the minds of the town, so all-out manhunt began for the missing girl. None of the search parties could find a trace of her, and one of the search parties vanished. Robin returned on her own soon after, completely unharmed, so a second search began for the missing search party. Finally, to the disgust and horror of the searcher who encountered them first, the missing search party was found atop Coffin Rock. The party had been bound hand to foot in a ceremonial fashion, with strange markings carved into their skin and their intestines pulled from their bodies into a pile in the centre of the rock. By the time the second search party converged at Coffin Rock to recover the bodies, they had been removed. No trace remained. The witch had reclaimed the bodies for her own wicked purposes. Huh. This is actually in the second game. So that's going to be interesting when we do get to that. We're back to Burkittsville information. Oh, Jinn. We're into monsters now. A monster spider who chopped his heart into small pieces. The Jinn grew multiple hearts from the pieces, causing it to survive the most critical attack, slain by Othawenda, who finished the Jinn by stabbing a tree limb into the earth to pierce the Jinn's hidden heart. More about the Jinn. Jinns keep their hearts buried in the ground under piles of stone. Might be useful to remember that. We haven't dealt with a Jinn yet. Demon dogs. We've dealt with the demon dogs. Fiendish monster dogs, part beast, part ghost, roam the darkened woods. Some claim that the beasts share only a superficial resemblance to canines. Sketches of the creature contain spines and horns and other appendages that can only be described as tusks. I mean, it just looked like a giant dog to me, but cool. More about the demon dogs. Ghosts. Self-explanatory. Hated light. That's fine. Stickmen. We've seen the stickmen. They're whatever. And cannibal woman. While preparing meat, she feeds herself, but offers nothing to her husband's dogs. The dog's powerful medicine makes her cut her finger instead of meat. She sucks the blood to stop the bleeding, and likes the taste of blood so much she continues to slice her fingers and suck the blood out of each one. Not satisfied, she also cuts away her flesh. Still not satisfied, she kills and eats her young child. Lovely! Great! Haven't had to see that yet. Albino spirit animals. We've seen the owl. A symbolic significance behind white, or the quality of whiteness, is not associated with purity, as in Western culture, but also wisdom and ancient knowledge. Yeah, Asgard did tell us that. Faceless ones. Haven't seen faceless ones? Evil spirits born of the Black Hills. These shadowy creatures' only fear is light. Might want to remember that for the future. One legend claims they are an ancient race of giant insects that the Great Spirit, can't read that Indian name, that's too much, deemed too evil to exist with the rest of his creations. He banished them from his plains into the dark woods forever. Great, are we going to be murdered by heads now? Menegenshi haven't dealt with one of those. They supposedly play tricks on humans. Sounds legit. Hook-nosed cannibal clown. I'm just going to ignore that one. That one sounds silly. Alright. so it looks like we've got a lot to deal with in the forest. Give him his book back. Maybe it's the same book.
By the way, the Robin Weaver incident was mentioned in the book you loaned me. Since you were actually there, do you remember anything they might have missed?
Well, there was one man that stands out in my mind.
I hope the frame rate's okay. I just see that it's saying it's rendering lag again.
He had a massive wound on his head and claimed he had no memory. Robin Weaver's grandmother called him some biblical name. What was it? Oh, yes, Lazarus, like the man that was raised from the dead. I talked to him briefly, skeptical of his intentions, you know, but I doubt he had anything to do with Robin's disappearance. He was pretty keen on finding her.
What happened to him?
I'm not sure. Just sort of disappeared. Maybe the witch got him.
Alright. Look, I wouldn't put it past it. Demons, witches, they're all the same. It's fine. It's actually a funny story because the second game is also about Lazarus. Not the real biblical Lazarus, but a Civil War soldier. He just doesn't remember who he is because he has this massive shot across his face. Hoping that we can play that, I need to be able to get it running on this computer. It's a bit hard to get these old 90s and 2000 games sometimes to run. Horace, do you have any more information?
How's the story progressing?
Oh, Nellie, even I don't believe it. Just have to start the presses, and then I'm off to the sheriff's with the evidence.
Can you tell me?
Oh, no, not so fast. You can read all about it in the morning edition.
I have to read about it in the morning edition? You have evidence that you need to take to the sheriff, but you're waiting to publish a paper first? I don't know about the logic in that, especially if it's like criminal activity. We'll go to the diner. Pick up the local goss. It's a small town. Oh, this dude and his pie. He's always eating this pie. Same pie every day, same coffee. He's oblivious to the murders and things going on in this town. He does not care. Like, he's in his own little world. He's happy. He doesn't even have any information to share. He's just in his bubble.
A damn fine cup of coffee.
He's still drinking the coffee. I think you get tired of eating the same thing 365 days a year.
So what can I get for you today?
Nothing right now, thank you.
Did you hear about what happened at the school?
No.
What happened?
Someone wrote strange symbols on the school wall again. It happened before, you know.
Oh, terrible.
Yeah, terrible. I wonder who could have done such a horrible thing. Moving on. I certainly wasn't involved with that. Maybe I was, but we don't need to worry about it. We might go over to the school. We'll see what's going on, see how the teacher's faring. I can't imagine she'd be doing really well with it, considering that she's lost half her children, and she's suffering from the trauma of that. Her husband doesn't want to move away because she's tired of all the evil things.
Where have you been? I thought it was burnt.
Who's she talking to?
Are you okay? Emily, you shouldn't talk to her. My mom says she's... No, wait!
Hello? Hello? What's your name?
Mary Brown.
Shouldn't you be in school?
Miss Ascot sent us home early today. She's not doing very well.
Really? Why is that?
She misses the other kids.
Were they your friends?
Not really. Just Kyle. But he's not the same anymore.
Who were you talking to just now?
Nobody. I was talking to myself.
You look sad.
I can't find Mr. Brownie.
Mr. Brownie?
He's been gone for a few days.
What does he look like?
He's brown.
I love children's answer.
Well, he's got soft fur.
He's brown.
I'll keep an eye out for him. Bye now.
That was a weird conversation. Does she talk to ghosts?
How peculiar. I just met a local girl named Mary Brown. She was talking to someone, but there was no one else with her. She claimed she was talking to herself. But I swear she used the name Emily. Now, one of the girls that Rustin Parr killed was named Emily Hollins. I should review the recording of her conversation just to be sure. Also, she seems to have lost some sort of pet, a Mr. Brownie. If I find it, I'll be sure to return it.
I mean, there's a lot of Mr. Brownies in the forest. If it's a pet, I've certainly seen a lot of brown dogs. Is she a demon child? I wouldn't put it past her. She's already speaking to the dead. Alright, let's check out her recording. I think this one I have to actually play forward though, not reverse. Unlike the demon sounds that we heard in the forest. I just need to get rid of the high-pitched squealing sound. I'm not sure which number it is. Apparently I got it right first off. Who knew? Okay. I need to be able to hear a voice. That sounds like a radio. That sounds really fast. I can hear a voice, but it sounds like super like chipmunk. Okay, we need to adjust the bass a bit more.
It's cold still.
There we go.
Where have you been? At his house. I thought it was burnt. Not if the sticks are laid right. Are you okay? She's counting the blue sticks. She keeps ringing. Emily, you shouldn't talk to her. My mom says she's... Shh, somebody's coming. No, wait!
With the proper adjustments, the recording of Mary Brown clearly contains another girl's voice. I can only assume that Emily is a spiritual manifestation of Emily Hollins, Parr's first victim. There's no question that Mary Brown is very special.
So, Emily, the spirit, just said that the house isn't burnt if you lay the sticks right. Is she talking about the Twana? We just made a Twana called Never Given, and we don't know what it does. Maybe that's what it's supposed to be for. So Parr can go back to his house. We'll check on the teacher real quick, see how she's coping. As soon as we get stuck on everything, because we're good at that.
What's going on?
Somebody vandalized the school.
Do you need some help?
I've got it under control. This happened before, you know. But this time, I think it was just some kids pulling a prank. In fact, I believe the chalk this was drawn with came from my classroom. I can't imagine who would have the audacity to deface our school with such an infantile prank.
Kids.
It's probably
yeah, kids.
that Bowers boy. Thinks he runs the town, just like his father, the sheriff.
Yeah, we'll blame him.
Where are the children? Shouldn't you be in class?
I sent them home. They don't need to see this.
Well, I have to be going now.
Yeah, it was such a cruel thing for those children to do, taking that chalk. I mean, it's not like it's in my back pocket. It's not like I did it. I needed the distraction, okay? I was bored. I was having a rough day. Into the forest we go. I think we're ready to go into the woods. Oh no, we didn't get our supplies. We can't go into the woods. Well, we can, but we're going to be very limited on supplies, so we're going to check for a package before we do that. I'm getting a bit excited. I want to go and fight demon dogs and gens and floating heads. Yay. Let's see if a parcel arrived for us. I'm sure plenty of time has passed.
Did a parcel arrive for me?
No, ma'am. Can't say that it has.
Dang it.
Hope you get to feeling better, Miss Holly.
Oh yeah, she's got lead poisoning. I forgot about that too. That's not good. Well, we need to get out of here. Oh.
Oh, Justine.
Hey, brought those remedies you needed.
Why didn't Spookhouse just send a courier?
Can't have this stuff falling into enemy hands.
Well, I'm happy to see you. Come on, it's the last room on the end. You did bring my ECRE pistol, didn't you?
Right here. Had a chance to test the rifle yet?
Oh, too many times.
Yeah,
but
well.
it works quite well.
I wasn't sure how badly you were needing it, so I brought 2 of your modified batteries to give your big gun some extra power.
Oh, good.
Fabulous. I underestimated this mission when I left.
Certainly did. There's a lot of creatures on hard
Thank
mode.
you so much for coming, Justine.
You need anything else?
No, I have it under control. Thanks. If things get any worse, I'll call in the stranger. Now you better get going. I have a lot more work to do. Thanks again, Justine.
Do like Justine. She's very handy. Good lab assistant. 10 out of 10. And there she goes. Like a majestic butterfly.
I'm ready to go into the woods now. I better take my gear with me.
Alright, let's go face some demons. I don't... It's crooked on the wall, and the creepy babies look at me every time I get my weapons. I don't know how I feel about it. If I was given a room like this, I'd probably want my money back. The bed's never made, the floor's only half filled with carpet, there's creepy babies staring at me. The bath looks like it's brown, and I'm pretty sure the fish glow at night in the creek. What is
I just got off the phone with the sheriff of Martinsburg.
An old chum of yours?
Did you just?
He's never heard of you. Didn't you say you talked to him before coming here? No one's gone missing from Martinsburg since '34.
Oh, you don't say. I'll have to tell that to my sister.
Now, you haven't done anything illegal, as far as I can tell. But I got my eye on you. You step out of line, you're mine. You get me, little lady?
Thank you, Sheriff. I appreciate your concern.
Look at him side-eyeing. Lovely. He knows it's a fraud.
The local sheriff knows my cover story is bogus. He could stir up some serious trouble if he wanted to. I should try to keep my distance.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it past him. He's kind of a jerk. Mind you, as a secret organization, you'd think we'd be a little bit more prepared and actually have made a backup. Oh no, what's happened? No, I didn't hear, but it's a small town. Please go ahead.
What?
I just got a phone call. The judge wasn't on vacation. He was murdered, and they found the body at the general store. Sheriff Bowers just arrested Daniel Cole. I'm heading over to find out more.
What's with this town and murders?
Suzanne Ascott just informed me that Rustin Parr's judge was murdered. Daniel Cole, the shopkeeper, has been arrested. I don't know if this has anything to do with Rustin Parr, but it's almost too great a coincidence to ignore. I get the feeling that something even larger is at work here.
It's that small town mindset of just like, hurry up and ring, did you hear there was a murder? Oh my goodness, quickly, we've got to head down there and see, like, what happened. Let's get the gossip. The whole town is down there. The whole 6 people of this town are there. Alright, what do they have to say?
More of the devil's work. Oh, sometimes I feel like I'm losing the battle.
Yeah, sorry to tell you, Pastor, reading that book every day is not going to change anything for you.
Always thought he was a big boy.
Yeah, look, I'm not surprised he committed murder. Or even a felony. He was pretty rude. I couldn't even buy a paint stripper off of him without him getting, like, hostile.
What happened?
We got worried when we still hadn't heard from the judge. We searched his place, and it was obvious he hadn't packed for a vacation. We found evidence pointing us here. The body was in Cole's storage room, stuffed in a sack of potatoes.
What did Cole say?
Says he didn't do it. Claims somebody else put the body in there.
Do you believe him?
I don't know. Right now, I'm just glad he's not telling me an old woman ghost made him do it.
Well, that's something. Also, a sack of potatoes. The body's been there for a few days. 1, did no one, like, get potatoes? And 2, did it not smell? If it's been a few days, that's nasty. Do you have anything to say about this situation?
This story just gets darker and darker.
Nope, you don't have a lot to say. What about you?
Can you believe it?
Yes, I can, and you really love the gossip. I can tell. You just ran out from that diner as soon as you saw it. What about you, Horace?
Oh, wrong. This wasn't supposed to happen. All could have been prevented. All my fault.
Wait, was this the evidence he was talking about? See, this is why you should have went to the sheriff, rather than waiting to print your damn paper. He could have prevented a murder. Well, he obviously has the evidence. He isn't willing to speak about it. Anyway, back into the forest. It's way more interesting than the townspeople and their gossip. Anyone who lives in small towns knows that you go down with a broken arm and come back up with a missing leg. It's just how it is. Or if you're lucky...
What happened to that Tawana? Oh no, the Givna amulet is nearly dry. As Gaia said, it had to be coated with that oily substance. He called it, Arka. Without it, he said, this is nothing more than a bundle of sticks. I believe paint stripper will serve as a substitute for Arka, and the general store might have some.
Too bad that we can't buy it from him anymore, but we already purchased it, so that's fine. Where is the bottle? There it is.
Oh, the Tawana is completely saturated. Oh, while I'm at it, I'll coat the never given Tawana as well.
Alright, we should be able to walk through the forest quite safely and it shouldn't twist.
No, I shouldn't draw my weapons in town.
You're not in town! You're in the outskirts of the forest. Who's going to come out here? They're too terrified to even walk into the woods. But the forest shouldn't twist and turn underneath our feet now, so that's good. Off we go. I just realised we haven't saved for a while either, so it might be worth doing that now that we're on day 4, is it? We're on day 4. On the road again. No one here beside me. Let's see what the forest has in store for us. Oh, hello. You're new. You don't look too good there, buddy. You're missing your insides. Your entrails have become your extrails. Right, into the forest.
Seems as though the shadow creatures I encountered the last time are nocturnal. I hope I finish here before dusk.
No, they're not! 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 They are clearly still alive! Oh, there's more than one! Excuse me, no hugs! No hugs! There's more than one! Goodbye! 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 Now, in the training mission, they said run to a better position and turn and fight. You can't do that, because more enemies turn up, like what just happened. Get out of here. Go, just die, please. I don't want to go into the creek. I don't want to go in the creek and be grabbed by a bony hand. I don't want to be touched in my no-no square. Ugh, there's more. How many dogs are there? I just eat bullets. Excuse me. There we go. Alright, we're fine. I'm not worried about the stick people. They're a bit slow when they stop chasing you after a certain amount of space. Where'd the weird tree go? The weird tree's gone. Did my Arca thing work? Should've. Oh well, we'll just go off of memory and see how we go. We're winging it. Creepy dog, creepy dog, creepy dog, creepy dog. See, Mary Brown can have heaps of Mr. Brownies. There's heaps of them out here. Look at them. I'm already almost out of ammunition. Oh, I need to see Asgaia first, don't I? See Asgaia, then we'll go to Rustin Parr's. I'm hoping he has more ammo for me. There's quite a few creatures. I might have to limit how many I'm shooting. Just because I might... Ah! There's another person. Get out of here. Why are you covered in ritualistic markings? Does a witch own you? Are you a demon? I have exorcised the demon. I'm stuck on a tree. Any more dogs? Yes, there is. More dogs. Lovely. I'm running out. Oh, there we go. Too bad they just don't explode at all times. Oh, there's another dude. Hello. Goodbye. I think he died. I got a headshot off. Yeah, he's dead. Asgaia, how do you live out here? You're surrounded by dogs and weird people with no insides.
Welcome back to my home. I can see you've learned more about the ways of the forest.
I've learned something.
I made this. In jail, Rustin Parr was heard saying over and over, never given. Nev, and Givn are 3 characters similar to your Givna Tawana. It creates a complete human effigy. What does it mean?
What you have is a bundle of sticks.
Oh, I thought I was on to something.
You are. The figure needs magic. Give it to me. This forest is more than itself. You have learned much, but there is more. Things I am not allowed to tell you. But I can tell you the path you walk now is the right direction.
All right. Tell me this. There's an area near Parr's house, a path with a large wooden structure over it that I couldn't see until you gave me the Givna. What was I seeing?
In places throughout this forest, paths branch in directions that cannot be comprehended. Such a place exists near the site of that house. Control the path, Elspeth Holliday. Walk the path. You have the power now.
Oh, I do, don't I?
Walk with caution. My ancestors have walked such paths in the past. Few have returned.
Ah, delightful.
Yes, delightful, lovely, charming. I'm just going to do this for a second. I am still here. This is so I can check the frame rate and recordings and stuff like that off screen. We should be fine. I think everything's fine. There we go. Game's back. Already it's dropped down to 4. It seems to have a lot of rendering lag for whatever reason that may be. Even though it's only doing one thing at a time. As long as the gameplay itself is clear, I'm not too fussed about the webcam. The webcam should hypothetically still be running at 30 frames, but from what I can see, it may not be. That's an OBS issue, and I may have to swap. And it has something to do with the 3060 graphics. 3060 Ti. A few people have had similar issues, but they weren't able to find solutions. Other than dropping down quality, rendering and things like that, there's not much else I can do with it. And I saw a stick person, that's fine. We'll leave him there. Let's go use the Never Given Tawana on Parr's house and see where it takes us. And see what it does. The ghosty girl, Emily Holland, said to Mary Brown in that recording that if you place the sticks right, you can still see his house, even though it was burned down. So, hopefully we'll get to find some more evidence that will make Spookhouse do something about all the murders that happen in this town. I'm just wondering if the town's just bored and they just stab each other to make a day interesting. I hear creepy voices. Don't really want to deal with the creepy voices. I'm stuck on a tree again. There's no ghosts, so I haven't had to deal with those. Even better. Alright, let's have a look at this Never Given Tawana that we created. That's a give. No. Never Given. Okay, let's use it. Where will it take us?
Triggered something. I've hung the Tawana over this path and I can see that the forest is different on the other side.
Oh, why would you walk through it?
Very stupid. I let my curiosity get the better of me, and I've gone through some sort of portal without knowing where it leads. It appears I'm still in the same forest, but something feels wrong. This place is not natural.
No shit, Sherlock!
I can find a way back. There's no telling what files the Tawana are capable of opening.
Well, we're stuck here now. Can we take the Tawana back? What's she doing? Oh, does she think it's gonna work?
I'm still in this odd forest. I thought I'd be able to get back out of here just by passing through the portal. Oh, good lord, am I trapped here?
Well, this was your fault. You shouldn't have walked through a portal. Shouldn't have gone through another dimension.
Oh, that didn't help at all. I'm still in this forest. How on earth do I leave this dreadful place?
Well, I guess we're gonna have to find out.
Some way back.
We'll have to find out. Let's go. Oh, this place is full of ghosts. Okay. The ECRE pistol. This house is kind of weird looking. Hello? This can't be real. This looks like Parr's house, but that's impossible. It was burned to the ground. I don't know what it is with the sound cutting out as much as it is. I'll just save it and hopefully... We'll do a save and reload because that tends to like bring it back into play. There we go. Try again. Alright, we got some sound. I just wasted ammunition for that, but... Oh, there's a thing on the doobie-doo. Oh. Could this be a page out of Parr's diary? Why are we not... Why is the sound cutting out on this? This is weird. I guess it might have been because they conflict with OBS, because it wasn't doing it before. March 17, 1941. I need help. She talks to me. Shows me how. She tells me and shows me how. He stands there in the corner. Do it. Kill. Shouting in my head and shouting from the corner. All running together. All in my head. Out loud in my soul. Why? It hurts. I don't want to do this. She says it and shows me, and I do what I am told. I want to die. They won't let me yet. She says when they are finished. Goodness, that was a mouthful to read. Oh, there's a child in the corner, and it's gone. Weird. Creepy kids. Okay, nothing here. Let's go upstairs and have a look. Oh. See, I would have missed that if it weren't for the lighting. Got some pistol ammo. And we got a med kit. I'm guessing this game's assuming something's bad's gonna happen to us.
Oh, what's in this pouch? It smells just like the powder Esgaia made.
Oh, well, that's good to know. We might be able to make a twana to get out of here. The SBS ghost thingy is going off like crazy. I don't see anything here. Let's keep going upstairs. Oh, it's getting louder. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of you. We're gonna ignore that. That's fine. That's nothing to worry about. May 24th, 1941. I'm finished. They let me stop. They tell me to go turn myself in and they will stop talking in my head. He's still in the corner. They said I did a real good job. I want to die. I'm finally finished. Finally finished. I can't make that word out. I think it says make it stop, yes. Make it stop. God, please make it stop. I'm leaving now. They will know. Okay, that's interesting. I just cut my hand on the disc. So that's nice. Maybe I should do what the creepy cannibal lady does and like lick the blood off. And then continue to suck it because it's so good.
What are these strange symbols covering the walls?
I might need a band-aid for it though.
Parr's house. I think this is supposed to be coffin rock, like the illustrations in the book in the library, but there's only a single boy sacrificed. Is that just a stain on the wall or some sort of shadowy figure looming over the boy? There are also more of those symbols. The marks are similar to the Nev given Tawana I built. It appears that much of the writing either rubbed or chipped off.
Oh, we got more symbols. Very nice. I'm going to take this opportunity to put a band-aid on my hand because I decided apparently to slice myself on the desk. So, return in a few minutes. There we go. Okay, so tell me you work in an industrial kitchen without telling me that you've worked in an industrial kitchen. Blue, Band-Aids. I just watched everything spike from nothing to something then when I went to load, and I even watched the webcam have a minute. But I think it's fine now. And took a moment to catch up. Alright, so we found some new symbols.
Is the dawn a warning to stay away? I'd better stick with that interpretation until I have something more to go on. There are odd shapes on Parr's west wall. There's a cluster of circles with symbols above them. Something, as Gaia said, keeps coming back to me. He suggested that the paths of this forest shift or connect in different ways. This illustration reminds me of a map. Could there be even more paths? And how many? It looks like each of these paths has a name based on 3 symbols. Of particular interest, there is one circle that is segregated from the rest. The middle symbol is missing, but Tel and Ma are legible.
We've seen Ma before, actually.
Real? That's the second noticeable occurrence of the term Ma. What's the thing?
Yeah, Ozma is real. That was what we heard in the forest recording. I bet if we find that talisman, or those symbols, that will take us back to our real world. Well, I mean, we don't have much else to go on, and we're stuck here now, so this is the best thing we can do. Let's go downstairs. Not running down the stairs, because I learnt this the hard way when this game first came out. Don't run everywhere, especially steep stairs. You will fall and die.
From Parr's journal.
Whoa. 1940, so this is a year before he murdered the children. After all the work I finally done fixing the roof, the only good thing, how to build things. I am very tired. I think my eyes were playing tricks on me at dusk. I was putting the last shingle on the roof, just as the man was coming up. I could have sworn I saw someone there in the clearing. I called out a hello, but they vanished. I'm sure it's just the shadows of the rising moon playing tricks on me. I'm tired, but I'm finally finished. Rustin Parr likes to say he's finally finished a lot. I've noticed that. Anyway, back downstairs. Interesting. Who's that? What happened there? Is that a reference to the movie?
Oh no, my batteries are gone. Without batteries, the ECRE is useless.
That little shit took my batteries! Well, guess I'm not dealing with ghosts anymore.
He was in the basement of Rustin Parr's house and appeared to be communicating with one of the ghosts. Did he follow me through the portal like
he is a demon.
Why would he return to this scene? His mind must be very disturbed. He fled the instant he saw me.
Again, she doesn't listen to us, Gaia. The Twanas make different paths. It can be future, present, and place. All in one. That is not Carl Brody that followed us here. This is what happened in the past.
Perhaps I need to redefine the portal to allow me to return where I came from. I just need to pick the 3 correct symbols. I can suss this out with the information I already have. Kyle dropped something as he ran away. It looks like the other half of the drawing I got from his teacher. This side is a crude illustration of a girl laid out on a rock. Like a sacrifice.
He's gonna sacrifice somebody?
Of the Coffin Rock Massacre.
Yeah, he's gonna sacrifice someone, isn't he? He's a demon. We now know the symbol Tel, which is like this little cross one. And Ozma is real. We know what Oz is because we saw the picture of the police report with the vandalism. So Tel Ozma is those things based on the recording and upstairs. Rightio. Let's make that.
Who's the girl supposed to be? I should check out Coffin Rock as soon as I leave here.
I'm willing to bet that journal of Rustin Parr's, he says, oh, he was standing in the corner and he was telling me to kill things. It said that Carl Brody was made to stand in the corner and face while Parr did those things. Was Carl Brody actually telling Rustin Parr to kill the kids? I mean, it is a theory. Alright, let's make Tel Osmar. Which ones is it? Tel. Oz. For some reason I'm losing my voice. I've probably been talking too much today, maybe.
Tel Osmar. The voices I recorded in the forest earlier said Osmar is real. Could the first symbol be Tel, like it is on the segregated circle on the wall? Is Tel Osmar the real world? I don't have too many options, and right now, more than anything in the world, I want out of here. I'll build a Tawana matching the design and hope it takes me where I want to go.
Well, we can only hope. She just pulls sticks out of nowhere.
As Gaia said, that it's just a bundle of sticks. He did something to the never-given Tawana I built. Covered it with some sort of dust to make it work.
Well, that's all we can do is go upstairs now, because we found the stuff, the pouch, the smelly thing. So we'll just pop it in here. Where is it? Tel Osmar. There's so many things in my jacket. I have really big pockets. There we go.
Yes, that's exactly what happened at Gaia's shack. This figure should work now.
Alright. Here goes nothing. We're hoping it's gonna work. But we need to check out Coffin Rock before we leave, even though we have no batteries and no way of fighting off the ghosties. It's unfortunate. Is there anything else here I need to see? Oh, I didn't see this. Oh, I had rifle ammo too. That's handy. I'm still getting ghost readings. You just gonna stand there in the corner? That didn't do anything to you. Okay. Oh, you're not affected. I'm leaving this place. The babies are creepy. Why does Rustin Parr have baby ghosts stalking him? A bit freaky deaky. I don't want to deal with that. Oh well, we need to swap out. We've only got one shot in that, so we've got to make it count. Coffin Rock, here we come. And then hopefully out of here. Do, 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 do. Oh, there's something at Coffin Rock. What's that?
A teddy bear? This looks like the teddy bear Kyle was holding when I saw him at his house earlier. He must have come here after I saw him at Parr's. Why did he bring it out here? And why is the stuffing all torn out?
That's a bit freaky. Why did he tear out the stuffing? It's a sign! He's going to tear the insides out of somebody and sacrifice them. The boy's a demon. I haven't dealt with any witch. I could walk into the creek. I did show an Easter egg earlier. One of the safe, well, somewhat safer Easter eggs. Alright, let's see how we go.
The new Tawana is in place. The other side looks like it did before I enter the portal. Let's hope this returns me to the world I know. Oh, thank God, the real world.
Well, that was an adventure. And we got rifle ammo, so that was even better. I guess we need to go back to Asgaia and tell him about what we found. Let us go. Oh, the purple rain's back! Purple rain, purple rain. I don't know how I feel about this. This keeps happening, and it keeps messing with my sound every single time too, which is not a fun time. Saving and loading. Oh, it's apparently the flashlight automatically can't hear oh, there we go. Nope. It's only working some of the time. Alright, never mind. It is what it is. As long as I speak... We have 152 bullets. And I believe that's the gen that we've been talking about. I'm just gonna move away from that ghost. I don't have anything to kill that. And, oh, I guess he passes through here. Looks like the stones, we read about that with the hearts, so might want to keep that in mind. Oh, okay. Do we have battle music, or do we not have battle music? Oh, there we go. Funny how a simple load and reload works and resets things. Oh, my bullets are not working though. My gun sounds. Come on, what are you doing? You're trying to protect your hearts? Is that what you're doing? We're not doing that. Let's kick him. Let's kick him while you're not here. Let's kick him while you're not here. You missed out on 3. That's on you. Ah! No, sorry, Bob. Quickly go back and... Yeah! Try to protect them now. I'm not too sure what's There we go. Oh! You almost hit me. I just wanted my gun sounds back. What are you doing, brother? Ah, he hit me. Look, I don't know what you're doing with your them there ball sacks, but the glowies have got to go. I don't want to be stuck in this forest any more than you do. Oh, there's nowhere to go. Oh, he's still hitting me. I can't get out. I'm stuck underneath this giant stick spider. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Get away from me. He doesn't have a lot to say for himself. Ah! He's got a few hits off on me. Come on, sir. Oh, there we go. That hurt him. He's only got one more left hanging off of him. We got this. I think he'd slow down, but looks like he's speeding up. I think he's angry. Ah. Yeah, we got him. Very good.
At last.
Well met. We haven't much time in this place now that the Gen's hearts are completely destroyed. You may call me Jonathan Parr.
I've never heard myself referred in such a way, and it's cutting out again.
Why do you refer to me in the past tense?
You lived in the past. Well, my past, anyway.
Ah, I understand. Yes. How fortunate that we should meet like this. Tell me, will I defeat the witch?
Not entirely, I'm afraid. It seems the witch is still at large.
Alas! Are all my efforts for naught?
As far as I know, the witch was inactive in this region for over 50 years after you encountered her.
Perhaps I will yet defeat the witch. I believe I know the witch's true name, and the name of the witch. If I knew how to use that information, I might be able to defeat her. There is great power in names. Yes.
Mm-hmm. So I've heard.
I'm afraid our time won't last much longer. There's much I wish I could tell you. Perhaps I will. When I've finished my work here, I will leave my journal in the caves near Coffin Rock. Are you familiar with that area?
I didn't know there were caves.
That's because I intend to see them when I'm done. Look hard when you're there again. You'll find my journal inside one of the caves. Use the information well. It's all I can do to help.
I'll find it. Thank you.
Good luck, Hunter. We fight the same evil.
Alright, we need to go Coffin Rock.
I just spoke with a man who's been dead for over 100 years. The witch hunter who roamed these hills in the time of Ellie Kedwood appeared to me. He promised to leave his journal for me hidden in the caves beneath Coffin Rock. I'll have to go there and...
It's that lady again! She just keeps appearing randomly. It's like the second time we've seen her.
Who is that? Oh, my batteries. I can finally use my light guns again.
Oh, that was nice of her. She's helping
White
us.
Owl is back.
Okay, we should go to the White Owl. Oh yeah, I forgot I didn't kill you. Hi. You're just chilling and hanging out. That's nice. So, Jonathan Parr is in the third game. And, yeah, he tries to defeat Ellie Kedward. So that was during Ellie Kedward's time. Who was the original Blair Witch. These games are entirely fictional, but because of the movie, a lot of people, or some people, thought it was real. I'm sure that there's myths and legends of witches and things with Burkittsville. Burkittsville is a real town. And I'm sure that there are people that probably went missing. I'm gonna go see Esgaia and tell him about the journal and the Twanas and all the weird stuff that's going on. No sound from the owl again. Esgaia.
Welcome back. What have you learned since last we spoke?
Oh, I've learned a bit.
This forest is much more than it seems.
Indeed. If you know how to work its magic, you have seen few of its many paths.
I met a man who wandered these woods over 100 years ago. I believe I was taken back in time, or he was brought forward.
A convergence. When the path bends right, you can see this forest as it is in the past, or as it will be in the future. There is no time when on these paths, only place. They are present, past, and future all at once.
Yep.
The man I spoke to claimed to be hunting the Blair Witch. I assume he never found her.
Oh, he may have killed a witch, but the powers in this forest are far greater.
Are you saying there's more than one witch, or that the witch isn't human?
Neither assumption is incorrect. You have found a witch yourself.
The only person I've seen in these woods is Kyle Brody. Now I saw him at Rustin Parr's house. You're telling me that that 10-year-old boy is a witch?
Oh,
boy is merely
I
a
knew
vessel,
it!
An innocent victim transformed into a cunning tool of Hecaitomix.
Hecaitomix.
Hecaitomix?
Your people give names to things beyond your comprehension. My people do the same. The darkness that inhabits this place was here long
Need a
before
steamroller
man
for
came
my
into
back.
this world. It is known to my people as Hecaitomix. If you wish to stop Hecaitomix, you must remove it from the boy. I am the last one alive who knows how to repel Hecaitomix from a human host. Using this Twana, you can drive Hecaitomix from the boy.
Oh, thanks.
Simply touch the boy with this.
You want me to touch
Hecaitomix
children?
will be torn from his body.
I don't know if this is a safe
Once it's
streaming
free of the
channel.
child, that power will return to the forest. Those who have attempted to hunt Hecaitomix in its true form have all perished.
It must be vulnerable to
Lovely.
something.
The origin of Twana is unknown, though legends
of course
speak
it
of
is.
an ancient tribe that learned to duplicate the magic Hecaitomix uses to move through the worlds. The Twana allows us to open countless paths. I have found the names for some of them. A path exists that will take Hecaitomix into a realm from which even he cannot escape.
So all I have to do is make another Tawana to banish Hecaitomix.
If it were that simple, my people would have done so long ago. I have never learned the name of the path that will banish Hecaitomix.
No, okay.
My elders spoke of Hecaitomix source, a path so dark and twisted that it took Hecaitomix 1,000 years to emerge. If you could send the demon back to that place, it would be powerless for the next 1,000 years.
That's only a quick fix,
That
hey?
place is a true name, one that Hecaitomix has kept very secret.
The witch hunter I encountered in the woods said that he knew the name of the witch and her home. That might actually be the name of the demon's home. He promised to leave his journal for me in the caves near Coffin Rock.
Find those caves and the journal. Return to me with the name of the void, and I will help you conquer Hecaitomix.
Okay. Oh, thank you for the medicine. I haven't had to use a single doctor bag all game. And thank you for the ammunition, because I'm pretty sure I will end up... Oh, we got 95. Well, now I am concerned. How many shots in the pistol do I have? 110? What am I fighting out there? Asgaia, how are you living out here? How do you not have any weapons? Oh my goodness. Oh my damn. Alright. We are going back to Coffin Rock to find this caves. Need to get demon out of boy. Save boy. Got it. This is fine. We've got this. Here, dog. Where dog? Here, dog. Don't see dog. Oh! Now I hear dog. Where dog? There's dog. Excuse me, dog. Excuse me. Mr. Brownie! They're all Mr. Brownies. Oh, he's so quick. What's he doing? He's stuck to me! Get off me! Why are you stuck to me? He was glued to me for a good second there. This game is balked. All the terminal reality games and human head games were very much broken. Alrighty. Back to Coffin Rock. I had a feeling that there'd be a ghost around here somewhere. It's night time. Ow. That hurt. Get out of here. The sounds are messed up again. Don't know. This is the worst I've ever had to experience it. Usually the sounds are pretty good. But I am wondering if that's like with the tweaking of OBS. Free you! The children have left the vicinity! They have left the weird creepy house and have come out into the forest. Yeah, you leave. You get out of here. I'm not dealing with that. I don't want to adopt. Alrighty. Oh, there's two of them here. It doesn't help that I can't hear anything. Get off me! Stop touching me! Stop touching me! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! No touchy! That was an interesting thing. Get out of here. I can't tell if they're dead, because I can't hear them. Ah, still grabbing me! He's still biting me with no head! What the heck? No bueno! I wasn't prepared for that. There we go, I got the sounds back. No bueno! Getting bitten without heads. What is this, Resident Evil 6? You can't get away with that. Only Resident Evil 6 does that. So for those who don't know, Resident Evil 6 is kind of broken when it first came out. And, when a zombie would get on you, if you headshot it as it was in the process of grabbing you, it would still bite you, even though it had no head. That was something that it did. And it was quite frequent. There's another one. I don't want what you're selling. Please leave. Oh, he lost his head too! That's awesome! I just want the sounds to come back. That's all I really want. I hear ghosty somewhere. Oh! What? There's a dog. I can't hear dogs. I can't... This is actually messing me up because I can't hear them. It might actually get a jump scare off on me. Yeah. Where? 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 There. No, get out. Get out, get out, get out, get out. There we go. Alrighty. Back to Coffin Rock. Going about our business. There's another... Oh, there's creatures everywhere. Oh, he fell on his ass. Very good. Get out of here, sir. Let's see if we can do the save and load thing and see if that actually will fix it. Alright, maybe now I can actually... 69 shells of all things to save and stop on. Hopefully we're fine now. No, we're not. The sound still went doobie-doo. And now I'm running into a whole heap of monsters. Because... I don't know what's what. Die, please. Oh, they're probably still here. Yep. Missed. There we go. He's gone. Alright. Oh, there's another one of these guys! I don't like this. I can't hear any of them. They're not making their sounds, and they're popping out from corners that they don't belong in. Get out. This puts a whole new emphasis on hard mode. Alright, we're at Coffin Rock. We made it. We are here. We did it. We're fine. Everything's fine. She's stuck on the rock. This is the buggiest I've seen one. One's usually the less buggy. Stop walking into the rock! Is she gonna reset herself? There we go. Sometimes they're fine. You just need to wait for them.
Amazing. Exactly as the witch hunter said. A lot of pages are missing, but a few show that he encountered some of the same symbols I've seen. I've got to get this back to Asgaia.
Whatever N-O-H-G-K is, and Chew. Chew looks like another cross-lined one. Alright, this will help with Bleeding Boy. You said you need to get this back to Asgaia. Let's go. Back to Asgaia! Pretty sure it's dark again, judging that all the ghosties are out. Do we want to use a medkit, maybe? I feel like we should. There we go. I know we've got another medkit, and we've got the one we found at Parr's. We probably have another 3 medkits on us. We're fine. It's just about getting jumped, about not hearing sounds, and Stickman's stuck on the tree. He's with his brethren. We're getting there, it's fine. And then we will try to save Carl Brody. He's got a demon called Hecaitomix. The only issue is, when we send Hecaitomix back to the forest, won't it be like twice as deadly? It's already pretty deadly considering that I can't hear doggos and things. He's stuck on the tree, so that's actually handy. The fact that I go running guns blazing too doesn't help. So I don't detect the auto-aim automatically. Usually 2 is the worst one, because 2, nearly every second dialogue will cut out and you have to read it. No, excuse me, sir. I'm just going to ignore these, except for you. I don't want hugs in the future from you. So we're getting rid of you. Well, we might as well kill you too while we're here. There we go. We're fine. I thought there was something. She did an auto-aim. So I paranoid shot. Still, the ghost is still chasing us. Don't walk into Tappy East Creek. Don't want to be grabbed by the bony hands. No, that's not an Easter egg. It's actually a thing. I don't need to deal with you. Another ghost. Somehow Asgaia lives happily. Ah, dog. Bad dog. Bad. Bad doggy. Get out of here, bad. Bad, be gone. No more Mr. Brownies for you. I'm still being chased by 2 ghosts. Die! 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 Why are you eating bullets? Oh, never mind, you can stay stuck there. He's gonna bite me when I come out now. It's a good thing every time we enter Asgaia's hut, we heal.
Did you find what you seek?
Unfortunately.
Perhaps. I have the witch hunter's journal, but it is incomplete. Here's a drawing of what appears to be a young boy on Coffin Rock with a partial name written above it. Does it mean anything to you?
Oh, maybe.
What's the matter? What is it?
When I was a child, my grandfather drew this picture in the sand and told a story. It's the story of Bleeding Boy. Long ago, the first tribe to enter these woods found Hecaitomix waiting. Hecaitomix stole one of their young, and on a dark path atop Coffin Rock, he sacrificed the boy, opening the boy's belly and spilling him across the rock. Because of Hecaitomix's power, the boy never dies. He bleeds ceaselessly in agonizing pain. Hecaitomix drinks the boy's blood and feeds on his pain. His tribe attempted to rescue him after discovering the secrets of the Twana.
Many strong warriors and mighty shaman were taken by Hecaitomix. They could not free their captive son. The entire tribe vanished without a trace. Some other stories say that a warrior shaman named Othewenda did survive and left a warning at the edge of these evil woods.
This Othewenda is mentioned in some of the literature I found in the Burkittsville library.
Yes, he is well known in many tribes. It is said that Othewenda's magic ward remains at the edge of this forest and can only be seen by powerful shaman. With his entire tribe destroyed, Bleeding Boy was doomed to writhe in agony atop Coffin Rock forever.
But I've been to Coffin Rock. I saw no one.
Bleeding Boy lives in another path, the one mentioned in this journal.
Disemboweled on Coffin Rock. Oh, why didn't I notice that before? There's a label here. Mr. Brownie. I thought Mary was talking about a pet, but this teddy bear is her missing Mr. Brownie. I found this teddy bear at Coffin Rock, cut open as if it had been disemboweled. I saw Kyle Brody with it earlier, but now I know it originally belonged to Mary Brown.
Who is this Mary Brown? Her name has been kept hidden from me.
She's a 10-year-old girl from Burkittsville.
Innocent. Like Bleeding Boy.
Oh no.
Hecaitomix intends to add Mary Brown to his eternal feast atop that accursed rock.
Kyle plans to take Mary out to Coffin Rock and sacrifice her.
I cannot guess Hecaitomix's intentions, but such a thing is possible. You must find and protect Mary Brown.
I'll do my best. But about this journal, is there anything useful in it?
You might be able to defeat Hecaitomix and free Bleeding Boy at the same time.
How?
Hecaitomix will not fall easily into a trap. But with the proper distraction, he may be vulnerable. If you were to free Bleeding Boy and carry him from Coffin Rock, Hecaitomix would surely follow.
How do I find this Bleeding Boy?
My people have lost the name of Bleeding Boy's path. That is up to you to find. Give to me the 3 symbols for that path, and I will make the Twana for you. Elspeth Holliday, the task is upon you to discover the characters for the path.
You know, Asgaya, you're sitting in here with your nice little stove, your safe little hut. You don't have any demons coming to get you. I don't know how that's possible. Maybe you're actually the owl in disguise. I'm not sure. And you couldn't, like, do some spiritual thing to make the Twana? Guess not. I guess I'm asking for too much. Whoa, that's bright. That is really bright. Okay. We'll make it. We'll do it. Just for you. Oh, there's a lot of symbols now. I think it's these two. There we go. Judging from the symbols from the book.
path to Bleeding Boy is called Chunokas. There were drawings on Rustin Parr's house. One of them filled in the blanks for the missing parts in the Witch Hunter's journal.
Very good. Show me the symbols.
Yes, show
what
me
happens
symbols.
once I rescue Bleeding Boy?
Using Bleeding Boy as a distraction, you could lead Hecaitomix through another portal, trapping him in the nameless void.
I haven't come across anything that alludes to such a place. How will I find the path for this void?
I know not. You may not be the one meant to find it. If it is intended, the path will find you.
All right.
If the path is learned, return to me at once, and I will tell you what you must do. It's not as simple as the other Twana you have used. I will teach you the proper way to use it. Go now. You must return to town and protect Mary Brown at all costs.
He knows how to use it, but he doesn't know how to make it. Interesting.
His power will increase.
How can you lose one thing but not another? Alright. Save Mary Brown. Exercise a demon. Dog gonna bite me in the butt. I'm stuck. Alrighty. Let us go. The ghost is stuck here doing this thing. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm just gonna push on through here. It's fine. This dog's really determined. He's gonna chase me all the way, hey. Get out! Yeah, that's what I thought. Bad dog. We have no sound again. There's something around the corner. I got whack-a-dude. I got boinked. And here we go. More stick people. We're just gonna run back to town. I don't really want to deal with all these creatures. Knocked him over. These guys can run fast. I will give them credit. More dogs. The dogs are even faster. Oh my goodness, there's another one up ahead. Oh my goodness, there's so many of them. Look at them all. Look at them all. It's like playing zombies. Excuse me, sir. I have a trail of demons behind me. I'm just gonna go this way. Bye. See, I would have killed them if no. If it went for the fact that the game had to load. If it didn't load, then I definitely would have killed them. But I don't have enough ammo for that, and I don't know how much more I have to deal with this. I'm just gonna keep going. It's fine. We've already had 2 bosses. I think a boss a day to keep the demons away is all we need. Oh, there's another guy. You really need to stop, ow, biting me. I don't want rabies. Or whatever it is that demon people and dogs carry. I don't want to turn into a demon. Goodbye, everybody. Have a good day. They're still following me into town. Day 4. Oh, day 4. I saved it as day 4, thinking that we were on day 4.
What? Daytime already? It took me all night to get through that forest? I should drop some of this gear off. It's getting too heavy.
No. Definitely not. Need all of it. Sorry.
Right. Now I need to stop Kyle and protect Mary. Where could they be?
Alright, let's go look for them. Actually, let's get the Twana up to be rid of the demon. As soon as I can find it in my... Unbinding Twana. Unbinds a demon from a human host. Got it. Let us go looking. Let us go looking. There's a big black patch down the end of the... That wasn't there before, was it? What's happened here? Horace? It's been burned! Everything's been destroyed. What happened? Horace? He was so helpful. Gretchen will know. She's the local goss. She'll tell us what happened.
Did you hear the news about Daniel Coe?
No. Somebody set fire to the newspaper office.
And Horace is missing.
Oh, it all just keeps spiraling
Oh,
downward.
he's missing.
People are saying he was onto some big story. That maybe Daniel didn't kill the judge. And Horace had evidence to prove it. Can you believe it?
Do you have anything to say about this, sir? No? You're oblivious to the world around you. You don't even care. You don't even care at all. You just eat pies and drink coffee. That's your day. That's your day. Everything's fine. Oh no. Horace is dead? Why does everyone die in this town? This town's only gonna have like 4 people left. Do you have anything to say about this? I can't talk to you. You're not glowing.
Is something the matter, Miss Halliday?
Have a seat, hun. Tell us all about it.
No, thank you. No time.
Yes,
You know,
tell
you
us
should
all
make
about it. The
time.
gossip. Ooh.
Give yourself a little gift every day. Even if it's just a cup of really good coffee.
That's the first thing you've actually said to me this whole entire game.
I'm fine, really. Just all this madness going on. It's important that I find Mary Brown and Kyle Brody. Have any of you seen them?
Sorry, Miss Holliday, they haven't been in here.
All that man worries about is pie and coffee. Also, pork chops are 38 cents. What on earth is this world? 1940s were a different time.
Horace Gaston, the newspaper editor, is missing, and his office has been burnt to the ground.
The killer's still at large. Lovely. Alright, where can we find these children? Church, maybe? Oh, there's Mary. Problem
Mary,
solved.
Thank God you're safe.
Hello, Miss Holliday. We were just saying a prayer for poor Mr. Gurston. Care to join us?
I can't just now. Have you seen Kyle Brody?
You're praying for
Yes,
him.
we spoke to God together. He's in the back room now.
Take care of Mary, Pastor Ascot.
Oh, dear. Is something wrong?
I'll be back shortly.
The demon's praying?
Kyle!
He's running away! Get him! Get back here, boy! You can't run from me! You've only got little legs! There we go. Be gone, demon. And now it's in the forest, and I gotta deal with that later. That's a whole other issue.
Kyle? Are you all right?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's the worst acting
It's all
I've
right,
heard this whole entire game.
It's over now. It wasn't your fault.
I couldn't stop it.
I need you to be strong. I need your help. Can you help me? What was the witch making you do?
I was telling people to do things.
Like Rustin Parr.
Yes.
Do you know why the judge was killed?
He heard Rustin's confession. The judge knew I was the one that told Rustin what to do. But then Mr. Gersten found out who killed the judge and had stuff to prove it.
Why didn't he just tell the sheriff?
He wanted to print the story in his newspaper first.
Do you know where he is now, Kyle?
In the church? Oh, no. Why is there so much blood out of this one kid? Jesus.
Yes, I was afraid of that.
Oh, I liked Horace.
Because he knew what you were doing. Why does that matter?
The judge found out that I'd been telling another person what to do too. Just like Rustin, he did everything I told him, no matter how bad it was.
Wait, the pastor? And Mary is with him?
Kyle, I want you to go right home. I don't want you to see any more bad things.
Sure. Will Mary be okay?
Yes, thanks to you.
Great. I've left Mary with the pastor.
Pastor Ascot!
Sounds like she's scolding a child. No, we're not doing this. Get back here. You can't run away from me. Or walk very slowly away from me. Get back here.
Heavens, dear, you startled me.
Where are you going, Pastor? What's the shovel for?
Oh, this?
Oh, that's
I found
sus.
your little secret under the stairs. Mary, why don't you come here?
Mary, you stay at my side. Miss Holliday, I'm doing the Lord's work. If you interfere, you're doing so on behalf of the devil. I'm going to stop the witch forever.
No, you've got it the wrong way round.
Come, Mary. This woman is an agent of Satan.
Oh my goodness, the way he ran. Get back here, you. We're gonna play whack-a-mole. Get back here. You ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna stop you. Or maybe you're not. Oh no. There we go. I got him. He got stuck on the gate.
Are you all right?
Uh-huh.
It's fine. It's all good. He just got bonked.
Any
It's
idea
fine.
what the pastor was trying to do?
Uh-huh. He wasn't himself. Kyle told him things to do, but it wasn't really Kyle. Pastor Ascot said God was talking to him.
And you knew this and you still went with him?
I can see things.
What sorts of things?
Things that scare people. I'm not supposed to say.
Well, I'm not scared. You can tell me.
I saw Ellie. She told me something.
Ellie Kedward, the Blair witch? What did she tell you, Mary?
She said the forest was coming for me. I heard laughing. Then she told me I would be taken there. She said I wouldn't like it. Bad things would happen to me. Then I heard laughter again. I was very scared.
You don't have to be scared anymore. The Blair witch was using the pastor, but he won't hurt you now.
It's not over. It comes for you too, Elspeth. The evil's after you now. It knows your name. Your real one.
It was already after me. It's fine.
I can tell you 3 things. First, listen for the call and remember the warning that came in the night.
In the dream?
Next,
Okay.
sometimes good things are ugly.
Can
Last,
see that.
find the old woman whose mind was lost in the forest.
The old woman? You mean Robin Weaver. But where? I've looked and can't find her house anywhere.
Good God, you've killed Pastor Ascot.
He's not dead. He's
I can
fine.
explain. I didn't kill him.
Oh no, the wife's coming out.
What's going on out here? Oh, dear God. What have you done to my husband?
He's fine. He's moving, so he's good. Oh, they're turned into demons. Well, time to leave. Goodbye. Nice knowing you all. Salutations. I'm not gonna murder the whole town like I did the first time around. We'll just walk away for a bit, collect our thoughts, come back. Oh, okay. Get out. Get out, get out, get out. These are the faces of the forest. They do not like light. Huh. They're trying to hit me. I can't shoot them. I can't actually aim at them. Oh, they yeeted me! I got yeeted! That was a heck of a yeet. Get out. Be gone. How many of these am I supposed to use? Ow, they actually hurt too. Are they gonna stop? I can't actually...
What do you want from me?
I don't understand. What's going on? Ah! What are they doing to me? That was a weird experience. I don't know what that actually has to do with the game at all.
Was I hallucinating? That couldn't have been real.
Oh, I don't know. We read about it in the book.
To the edge of the forest outside of town. I can't be certain if they were real, but I was surrounded by disembodied heads, like the legends of the faces of the forest. Stranger's cigarettes are gone. The legend said that the faces take tobacco as an offering. I've got to get back to town. I hope it's not too late to settle things with the sheriff.
Yeah, well, we can hire... She's back! The creepy lady that helped us and just happens to just appear. I think she wants us to follow her. Wait for me! I have little legs!
Why does this feel like a fairy tale? Perhaps because I'm about to be eaten by a witch that lives in the middle of the woods in a house made of candy.
That lives did not have a space in between it in the CC.
Hello?
Makes me wonder if the people who developed these games were not very thorough with the jankiness. Why are there notes all over the walls? Bottles. Civil War uniform. She has checkers and probably doesn't play checkers with anybody. We'll do our standard walking in circles till we're in the right spot.
You're the woman I saw in the woods yesterday evening. Are you Robin Weaver? All right. You have a very interesting home. The bottles hanging from the trees are melodic. I see. Is this a Civil War uniform?
She's not very talkative, is she?
So, live in the woods long?
They ward off evil spirits.
Sorry?
The bottles. Haunts are frightened by the music the wind plays on them. The uniform is from a man named Lazarus, a good man that helped this town and its children long ago. He knew well what evil resides in these woods. He came back once, could come back again. But you aren't here to chat. Nobody visits me for small talk.
Why is that?
I hear the voices. I put a page
I hear the
on wall
voices. I mean, I've heard plenty of voices in this forest. I'd believe you, honestly. You got a page on the wall, okay.
My name is on this page. How could the same word again and again? Oath os etze.
Oh, alright. We need to make another Tawana by the looks of it.
Is this what I need to defeat her Kitemix?
I hear the voices. You hear them too, don't you?
I believe I do. Thank you, Miss Weaver.
I take that as yes, she knows. Alright, let's see if we can make this Twana. Oh, there's even more symbols now. Oh my goodness. I think it was that one. And it's always this one. This one's always used.
Oath os.
There we go. We did have the right one. Okay, well we've made it. Goodbye. Thank you. We can now banish Hecatomix. And the door's just closed behind us. Interesting. No, still picking up the faces of the forest. It's fine. Let's go back into the town and see how angry everyone is that we played whack-a-mole with the Pastor Ascot. I'm sure they're fine.
Murderer!
he's messed up. He got moved. They kicked him.
That's enough.
Hey, stranger. He's fine. He just got hit on the head with a shovel.
FBI.
He has a concussion, but
As an agent of the United States
no one
government.
died.
Back away. Now.
The hell is this? We found it in her room.
That's government property. I'd thank you to place it gently on the ground.
You didn't say
Chucks
you
it.
were fed.
Internal investigation. It doesn't concern you.
Well, I don't give a good goddamn if you are FBI. You just attacked an unarmed man.
But she was helping me. The pastor was confused. He was going to hurt me.
Mary, I don't know what kind of lies she's been feeding you, but I assure you she's up to no good.
If you'll search the front of the church, you'll find Horace Gaston's body. Pastor Ascot is the real killer.
What? No! That's not true! No!
Is she actually going to go look at the body? This poor
You've
woman.
incarcerated the wrong man, Sheriff. Daniel Cole is innocent.
You're out of line, lady. The pastor here is an upstanding
The cuckoo
citizen.
thing. That's how you know a
Kyle
game's
Brody.
outdated.
That boy hasn't said a word since he left Parr's house.
It's true, she cured my boy. Whatever she did, Kyle's back to normal. He told me all about the pastor. Miss Holliday is telling the truth.
She's not a killer then?
Maybe she's not so bad after all.
I didn't kill him!
She's a hero.
No wonder she was so curious about our
Where did the pastor go? Is he still on the ground?
Just finish whatever business you have and get out of town. I don't ever want to see your face in Burkittsville again.
Oh,
How you
he's
doing,
over there.
Pastor?
Questions?
He's so confused. He's teleported like 3 times. He's been spun around in circles and walked on. And hit on the head with a shovel.
$2 at any toy store. That and a loaded 45 will take you places.
Yeah, he's true.
Are you okay? You look like hell. When was the last time you slept?
I can't remember. I've lost track of time. It's easy to do in these woods, I assure you. Time doesn't work normally here.
I changed my mind.
Or something changed it for you.
Dreams. About you.
You don't say. Pleasant dreams, I suppose.
You murdered the town. Then yourself.
Yes, it nearly happened. I was hallucinating. I saw the townspeople transform into monsters. I almost shot them.
I think I had the same dream. I'm convinced it was some sort of premonition. If I hadn't had that dream, I may well have killed everyone in town.
Unusual.
Anyway, since you're here, how about lending a hand?
Is there actually something here? Or is it just the overactive imagination of simple townsfolk?
Oh, there's definitely something here.
Oh yes. Demon dogs, stick people, baby ghosts, big weird demon
So what's
ghosts.
the connection between the boy and the witch?
It was no witch. There's a presence in the forest. A demon, most likely. I think all the stories about the Blair witch stem from the same source. Rustin Parr was influenced by the demon who inhabited Kyle Brody. Hecatomix, through Kyle Brody, convinced the pastor that it was God's will that he sacrificed Mary Brown. Before this incident, I'm sure that the demon controlled others, probably all the way back to Ellie Kedward, probably even further.
You're all right?
Better now. Thanks, stranger.
Alrighty, we have Stranger on our side, and we have 122 bullets now. This game, it knows things are gonna happen. Stranger looks funny when he runs. Alright, let's get going to Coffin Rock.
Nearly there, but we can't just go barging in.
Oh, he's gone.
Stranger? Oh, blast it. I hate it when you do that.
Wait, where did he go? Is that like a regular occurrence for him, from the way she said that? Or did he get taken by actual creatures of the night again? That's potentially something that could happen. We should probably save our ammo. Oh, he exploded! I love it when they explode. So much fun. And you always spawn in the same place every single time. I know. This guy needs to leave. Bad doggy. Bad doggy. You're gonna eat bullets. You're one of those. I need to go to Asgaia. Show him the Tuano we made. Work out how it works. Set up. There's 3 dogs here! Oh my goodness! They're so angry! Be gone. Be gone. Be gone. Be gone. Be gone. I do actually need to kill the 3 dogs, because they're gonna, yeah, they're gonna get corner me otherwise. Oh, there's another one! Why is there so many? There's so many monsters, look at them all. The trouble is I'm running backwards. Into more monsters! Oh no! Get off! Get off! Stop hugging me! Ah! I can't get off, I'm stuck! I'm stuck! I'm stuck! I'm stuck! I'm stuck! I'm stuck! There's so many! Get off! Ah! Stop grabbing me! I only just got out of that. Kicking that stick monster actually broke it. I need to get out of here. I need to get away from you guys. You're that was too close for comfort. Oh my goodness. No. No more hugging. No, no more. Stop biting me! Be gone. No. I know I have a lot of med kits, but that doesn't mean I want to use them all. That almost ended me. Oh, more dogs. I can't believe there's like 4 dogs in that one little place. I chose hard mode, but I wasn't expecting that. Just be gone. Oh my goodness, they're everywhere! Stop biting me! Automatically the bag should work. Should. Yeah, like that. Oh my goodness, these dogs! There's 3 of them again! Why is there so many of them? Oh my gosh! There's another one! I'm just gonna go in here. I'm not dealing with that. I want out. That was a lot. Good thing Asgaia heals us. I'm back. I did. I obtained the path to Hecatomix.
My name was on a piece of paper on her wall, surrounded by the word Oath Os Etzer. It could be the path leading to the void of Hecatomix.
Robin Weaver has uncommon vision and has been touched by Hecatomix. It is possible that she learned the demon's true name. Do you know the characters for this name?
Yes, I made it. Oh, do I have to make it again? I have to make it again, don't I? Well, that was unfortunate. For Ferrari, which one was it? Oh, it's messed up with that. So I need that one. This one. And it was that one. No? Oh, that one, sorry. And this one. And then that one.
Yes, I've got it.
Very good. Show me the symbols.
You said before that setting up this trap would be different.
I am preparing the Tuano now. Hecatomix would never intentionally walk through a visible portal, so it cannot be opened when you lead the demon on this chase. Listen very carefully. Hide 2 portions of the stick figure by the portal in the real world. Then place the final piece only when Hecatomix is within the trap.
Alright.
Take care not to be within the trap when it is complete, or you will be dragged into the void with Hecatomix.
Oh, I don't intend to do that.
Releasing Bleeding Boy will create a diversion?
Yes. Hecatomix will surely follow the boy. Make sure the trap is set before you enter. You'll have no time once Hecatomix is after you.
Doesn't leave much room for error, does it?
Your fear is well placed. Perhaps you should leave these woods.
I can't do that. Not when a child is suffering.
So I spent 3 hours.
Then there is
I'm
one
sure I'm
more path
fine.
you must open. Telmakik.
Telmakik?
It's the place where all
Telmakik?
dead things go. Hecatomix has prevented Bleeding Boy from going there for all these years. Once you free him, you must release his soul to Telmakik. Make a circle. Touch this to Bleeding Boy's head once Hecatomix is banished. Take the shovel. You will need that as well. I'm afraid there's little else I can do for you. May the spirits watch over you, Elspeth Holiday.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna head on out, get attacked by like 4 dogs and 2 ghosts and maybe some stickmen. You know how it is. Rough day. Maybe I will go this way for the first time. I don't really want to waste ammo on them. It's another ghost. How does Asgaia live here? How does he go into town? Ah! I'm being bitten! I'm gonna turn to a vampire before this day is through. I think the whole organization of Spook House needs to come out here and deal with the dogs alone. They're clearly breeding like flies. Look at them all. There's like 4 of them. They run in packs. What's it, like 8 dogs I've had to deal with? Oh, some of them have stopped chasing. No! Bad dog! Get out. There we go. Oh, peace at last. I don't know how Asgaia... I don't even see... I shot a baby ghost that bullets will not work on. You know. That was a challenge. Let's get out of here. I want to be free. I want to be out. We'll place the traps, and there's another baby ghost. Yeah, we definitely need to exercise this whole entire forest. Even if Hecatomix is gone, we're still going to have to deal with these guys. There's still plenty of them. I need to clear this way out because we're going to have it reasonably safe. I hear a ghost. Dog! Another dog. At least I heard this one. No! No. 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 Ow. No. Alright. Let's deal with the ghost that I heard. Well, I thought I heard. Where is it? There it is. We want to be reasonably safe around here. It's not even night time, so I wonder if Hecatomix has done this. Okie dokie then. Is there any other demons I need to worry about? Okay, cool. Let's set up the trap. We will save the game. Robin Weaver note. A trap item. It's Telmakik for Bleeding Boy. We'll set the trap.
Once the Hecatomix is through, I must place the final Tawana. I just have to make sure the timing is perfect.
Alright. Here goes nothing. A portal to Bleeding Boy. I said a portal to Bleeding Boy. Is she gonna put it down? Oh, that's this one. Wrong Tawana.
I should set up the real-world Tawana as soon as I get to the other side, so it will be ready when I return with
I think she does that automatically. Alright. I hear ghosts on this side. Alright. Here goes nothing. Yeah, there's a ghost somewhere. Oh, there it is. It did actually make me jump. I knew this game was going to make me jump because there's no sounds. And it's going to come out of nowhere. Is there any more that I have to deal with? Okay. Coffin Rock. Yep, there's the boy. We'll do one last save. In case it all goes pear-shaped. It also might fix the sound a little bit too. I'm sorry, I wish there was more I could do.
Stranger, where are you? I need you here.
Oh. I'm on it, go. It bugs me that the sound's not working. I guess I'm sticking with Stranger. Oh, it's coming, yeah, it's a giant black mass. Okay, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Keep going, Stranger. Don't stop. You could at least turn on the light so I could see. Oh, it is on. Okay. Fair enough. Oh, that sounds really close. That sounds really close. Oh, that is really close. Stranger, please hurry up. It is right there. I'm sticking with you. I can't see, buddy. These camera angles. I can't see very well. It's coming. Hurry up. Kill the ghosties. Oh no, I can't see. I can't see. I can't see you. I can't see you. I need to stick by you. I'm following you. Oh, there we go. I'm coming. I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming. Oh, kill them, please. Go. I got the boy.
One last one. Timing must be perfect.
Oh, that is a weird, creepy looking thing. It's just a weird black mass. I'm just gonna do this. See if the sound cuts in properly.
This is for you.
You're free now. Go to Telmakik where you belong. Poor kid. Oh, we buried him.
Where did you go before?
Somewhere else. It was darker. I think I've been there. Hecademics pulled me into a dark realm on more than one occasion.
There was a gen. I killed it, then returned here.
How do you know about gens?
Who doesn't know about gens?
Stranger, did you put this pile of stones here?
Do I really have to answer that?
He didn't.
There's another Tawana here. It changes the name of this portal. That thing must have put an extra Tawana down so it wouldn't be banished to the void I opened.
That's not a good idea. That new portal could lead anywhere. The Kaido mix must be trapped inside. Otherwise, he'd never let us free the boy. You won, Doc. You beat it. Let's go.
How can we be certain?
If it comes back, we'll be here.
Well, that's the end. Or is it? Well, that was Blair Witch Volume 1, Rustin Parr. It ends with that little cliffhanger. They never did anything more with it outside of this. So, unfortunately, that is pretty much what we deal with. We just assume that Hecademics doesn't die, and even if he did, he's just trapped for another 1,000 years, and the cycle's just going to keep repeating itself. We might play Blair Witch Volume 2, Coffin Rock. These are going to be really rough games to stream just because they're so buggy. And the second one's buggier than this one. So hopefully the recording and the stream went okay. I know OBS for some reason conflicts with this game so much, and I'm hoping the other two won't be like that. But we will see. I hope everyone enjoyed watching this video and watching the stream. If give a thumbs up, it'll be on YouTube if you're interested in rewatching it. And yeah, depending on how it turned out, may or may not do 2 and 3. So I'll review that for later. Anyway guys, it is 1:20 in the morning. That was a very long stream. That's the longest stream I've done on this channel. And I'm going to call it a night. Thank you everyone for watching, and good night.